could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check as I'm chess, what's happening next? Yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they're scheming.
Let the sheep stay asleep. I'm not here to wake you up. I came to unplug you.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We about to get into it. But before we get into that, let me get into the chat. Let me get it to the chat. The chitty chat. What up, though? Who in here? What up, though? Mr. Gary Busted Down Brown, my 33 brother. What up, though? Appreciate you. Bronze is in the building. What up, Bronze? Appreciate you, brother. Bronze, I appreciate you. You already know, B. You already know. KY out the bushes. He ain't playing. He came to say what up, though, to his bro. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Shout out to Kalani Management. Y'all know y'all need to get on over there. Go check out my boy Kalani. Turn that bell on. So when he go live, we go over there and get live with him. But yeah, what up though, man? Hey, we here. I wasn't gonna come on, but I kind of got forced to again. I told y'all she pimping me out. I'm starting to think either Gary or Tay be hitting my wife up in the back like he said he ain't going live. Because every time she be doing her own thing when she get home, and I be chilling. All of a sudden she be like, "You going live?" Nope. Why not? You should just go live. You know you want to. Just go live. I ain't got nothing to talk about. Just say hello. Just go in there and say hello. Like, bruh. Yeah, that's the wife, though. You know, gotta love her. Motivating, inspiration. My wife is kick-ass, man. I appreciate her so much. But yeah, so I said, you know what? I am not talking about what I wanted to talk about. Let me repeat. I'm not going to talk about what I wanted to talk about because I don't want to talk about what I wanted to talk about right now. Right? That's what it is. So we ain't going to do that. So I said, what else can we talk about? I said, we can just talk. You know what? I'm going to drop the link, open panel, come up and rap with your boy. Take advantage of these. You know, and I ain't going we're going to get a little bit more purposeful, a little bit more intentional. I'm not going to be on as much as I used to. So, but like I said, I ain't holding back. You know, I'm here for a reason to deliver a message, and I'm articulate it the best way I can to you. But I am going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I am not sparing. I can't help how people feel in life, right? Can't nobody help how I feel, you know, because I feel some type of way. I'm not going to lie to you, right? I feel some type of way. Let me tell you what I feel some type of way about. You know why I don't like dropping my link? Not because, or not for the average reasons, right? People don't like dropping their link because everybody hit them. They get annoyed, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. I don't like dropping my link because the only people that hit it is really my people. You know, I can name 5 people off the top of the hand who always hit the link, right? And I feel some type of way because I'll be like, damn, bro, I'm a cool person to talk to. You know, I know I'm a smart ass, but you know what? I have conversations. I'm not here to embarrass nobody. I like information, So, I'm a cool person to talk to. Why don't nobody want to hit the link, right? So I feel some type of way. So I'll be like, fuck it. I ain't gonna drop the link. I'm gonna just talk. But then, like I said, my brother hit the link. My sisters hit the link. Shout out to the nine. Shout out to the nine. Anytime a nine around and I drop the link, it's going down. That's just what it is. Right? So that's expected. But I'm talking about everybody else, man. Let's have some of these good conversations. How we supposed to get into the solution? We ain't talking about it. If you only listening to me, everybody got an opinion. Like I said, I ain't here to shoot nobody down. Why is Nightbot spamming, bro? Why is Nightbot spamming like that? It's supposed to be like every other hour or something like that. Yeah, well, anyway. So that I be feeling some type of way, right? Cause I'll be like, man, people be coming through. I'll be like, man, we can break off and have a good conversation. We ain't got to argue. I ain't into that drama. We ain't into the drama. So, yeah, I just be like, damn, let's just rap. But people don't do that. What was you going to talk about? I was going to how we beings having human experiences, right? That's what I was going to talk about. But I still need to set that up, right? For the people who rock with me, the people who listen to me, the people who might wander across this video one day. Look, man, I'm not here to teach you or to tell you what to think. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to tell you about what you should think. You should think like this, or I'm not here to do that. I'm here to teach you how to think, right? I'm here to teach you how to think. That's my job. That's my duty. People be like, "Oh, I know how to think." Well, do you? Do you? Because it's something that we do on a consistent basis. We all grew up doing it, thinking, critical thinking, all that. But do we really have the proper tools? Think about this, right? This is how we're gonna break this down. Imagine you tasked the job of painting a wall, right? Right. All you ever been exposed to was a paintbrush, right? That's all you ever been exposed to. So now you got to paint this big wall with a paintbrush. That's all you ever been exposed to. So you start painting the wall with a paintbrush, and somebody else come through like, "Oh, check this out. You ever seen one of these? It's a paint roller. Oh yeah, I can cover more space. Oh man, now I'm doing a paint roller. Now you get halfway done with the wall. Somebody come do the other wall, and they come with a paint sprayer. And before you can finish your wall, they knock their wall out and they out. You're like, hey, what's that? Oh, that's a paint sprayer. So now you only been exposed to this one thing, this paintbrush. But in this experience, you just now been exposed to two new tools that you can do using the same job. Right? That's what I am. I'm the two new tools. I'm just teaching you new tools. And once you get them, the way you use them or utilize them, that's up to you. That's up to you. But I am here to give it. You feel me? I'm here to give you these tools because the average person on this planet only thinks what? And I believe, I'm not even going to use the term believe. And I know. And what I know is this, by just simply thinking what you go consistently be plagued with that situation, that problem, that scenario. You'll keep going through it over and over and over because you're only looking at what happened. What is? Most people don't go to the why. Okay, I see what happened, but why did it happen? You figure out why it happened, guess what? You could prevent it from happening again. And again and again and again and again. You could prevent that if you just slow down and think why. But this is another problem, right? We all have what we call habits, right? We all have habits. We all have set behavior. We all have things that that's innate. So a lot of these tools, if you never use them, never been exposed to them, it take time to get used to doing it, right? But the more you do it, the more benefits you see out of it, right? And that's what I'm here. Timu tools, yeah. Can't be approved to the solution. Look, this what I'm saying. If people get more into, um, like even thinking about solutions, most conversations, people just state problems. That's all they do. You go flick through this app, right? You hear people posting questions, and all you doing is people complaining about problems, just arguing about problems. Well, this is worse than this. This is worse than this. Well, this is worse than that. And I'd be like, damn. So what are y'all doing about all that? At least argue about a solution. Well, this will work better. No, this will work better. At least do that. They don't even get to that. Well, if men listen to women, or women just do what men say, well, that's all back and forth with everything, you know. If there is a God, well, why ain't God do this? How you gonna say it ain't a God when God did this? This religion is better. Well, this one came first. This one was this one, and this one was this one, and that one. Okay, so what's the good shit out of all of that? Let's extract all the good shit out of everything you like and use that. Let's see if we can do something with that. How do you benefit from any of this stuff? Any of the stuff that people argue about? Oh, Kalama. I'm calling her Kalama. Kamala is like this. Trump is like that. Trump is like this. What's the solution, man? Okay, look, we can agree to disagree. You think if you think Trump is bad, you think and somebody else think Kamala is bad. Okay, look, I can look at it like this. Okay, how can we get better candidates? How can we do that? Let's talk about that. At least talk about that. Let's talk about how can we get better candidates that we won't be sitting here arguing about who's worse than worse or who's the lesser of two evil. Can we get to that part? Can we get to that? Now, people ain't said that. That's not what people don't want. Solutions. People don't want problems fixed. They just want to find new ways to complain about shit. That's what it is, right? Everybody want to be right. Everybody want to be the smartest. Everybody want to, it's just constant competition. You constantly competing against the people who can possibly help you fix all the problems, but you don't want to fix them. You want to compete. My way is better. No, my way is better. Look, why don't we have a way A and a way B? That way, if A don't work, we can go straight to B. We won't miss a hiccup. Okay, at least let's argue about which one we gonna try first. Shit, something, you feel me? At least argue about that. Habit and addiction. Yeah, it's definitely. Nate, the great podcast is in the building. What up, though, Nate? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Yes. The word is back. Guess who's back? Back again. But yeah, I will say this. Both of them are developed. They're similar, but not the same. Right? They're similar, but not the same. Because a habit is more something you do. Like it's something like I got a habit of tapping my toes. I got a habit of smoking. That's an act. Well, I'm not gonna use smoking. I'm not gonna use that as a habit because that's actually an addiction. Because an addiction is something outside yourself that you have a deep desire. I don't even want to say deep desire, but almost a innate desire to have. You know, it can be food, like eating. The addiction will be you're addicted to food, right? But you can have a habit of eating, but usually habits are tailored around something too, like stress. When I stress out, I have a habit of eating. You know, that's when the habit kick in. Or when I sleep, I have a habit of grinding my teeth. Like grinding my teeth wouldn't be an addiction. You see what I'm saying? So it's more Yeah, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Oh, I gotta take that out. Hold on, man. Let me go to night, but yeah, what's popping, man? I can look on my phone while I'm here. I got Nightbot tripping, bro. I can't even. But yeah, so I'm just here to show you how you can think because most most people they look at what they don't go into the why. People don't delineate. They don't like even when you having a like. I be listening to people conversation and I be like, what? What's the point? Like, what point are you trying? Like, what's the point of this? Like, what are you trying to get to? Like, what's the end goal? Like, even like people create titles, right? Like, if I create this title, let the unplugging begin. You'd be like, bro, what do that mean? Let the unplugging. What does that mean? I tell you, like, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it means. It means that we all, on some shape, form, some type of level, have been indoctrinated, right? And those indoctrinations prevent us from functioning in our true potential. We are more or less trained to think, trained to feel, and trained to do. And until we get back to our nature or to a natural state, we will continue to function like that. We're gonna have internal conflict, and that's why everything is backwards. Right? Everything's backwards because we literally living outside in instead of inside out. So you can't just reprogram. You have to unplug from the whole program and implement new ones. So that's what we do. We unplugging and we go implement new programs, more highly functional, natural programs. I'm gonna give you more natural ways of looking at things. Night, but be smoking rocks. What up, though, my 33 brother? I'm gonna let you rock out while I do this. I gotta handle this, bro. Me and Nightbot we got issues.
What happened with Nightbot? You always firing Nightbot. You come back, you fire Nightbot. Nightbot was
No,
doing all well before you came back. Now you come back, you gonna act up. You trying to tell us?
Nightbot got bad. He got bad things going on right now. Lady Shay is the top chatter. That's Lady Shay kicking y'all butts and chatting. Usually it's
What you mean?
Dee. Like
That's
Nightbot.
impossible.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, bro. Okay, that's not what I'm at the commands. Okay, here we go. That's not it.
That's just like the picks. You lucky you got that. You lucky you got that Thursday night game. I tell you that, man. Look, they caught you. I'm upset. I'm kind
But
of jealous.
you know what? I was gonna try to switch it yesterday, but I told you I knew the Bucks was gonna lose. I'm just not picking against my cousin. And the Dolphin pick was a pity. That was a pity. Yeah, that was a pity pick. That was like, look, somebody got to, you know, where
Yeah,
is
that's how
this
I felt
thing?
about. That's how I felt about the Jaguars and the Patriots. I swear I did. I swear I did. Nah, but what you was just saying before I came on, it sounded like it was hitting my question because it was basically about when you was talking about the natural and well, I didn't even hear all of it, but it sounded like something about control because that's the question I was asking about because it's literally about control. A habit is something that you can control, and addiction you can't control. That's how I view it. So I was sitting there thinking about it, like, okay, what's a habit? What's a bad habit? You know, somebody picking their nose. Uh, uh, somebody has gastro things, right? Like they just broke, you know what I mean? Things like that. You can control that. But you know, the addiction thing, you can't really you have no control over it. And as you were sitting there speaking, I'm like, wait, I think a lot of people is addicted. Like I think people are addicted to chaos. I think people like I'm starting to think people are addicted to not knowing something. It sounds crazy, it might sound illogical, but it's not a habit. Because they could fix that by wanting to know, right? Like if you really think about it, right?
Yeah.
If a person really wanted to know, all they got to do is open up a book. But if they don't open up a book, do they really want to know? That's like is they're content with not knowing. So that to me, I'm looking at it. I mean, it's illogical, but I'm looking at it at like and that example is like a form of addiction. Because if you know you got all the answers that's in front of you and you don't use it, that's not a habit. That's just plain. That's crazy. You know what I mean? But they hit back on that on the habits and the addiction, right? Like people who have a habit of just voting what everybody voting for, right? Like how you were saying, why why people vote for this one or that one. People have a habit just voting for people because somebody else voted for them, right? Then you have the addiction of, you know what? I can't stop eating these chocolate chip cookies, or I gotta have I gotta have this chocolate cake every night, or something to that extent. It's about the control of a thing, right? I don't think we truly understand like who's controlling us. I wish he was to speak about the soul. What was the original topic was going to be? Because I think that connects with that in a way,
Dude,
right?
everything, bro, everything I'm talking about, like when the light bulb hit, y'all gonna be like, "This motherfucker crazy." I promise you, bro. Everything I talk about, I'm telling you, everything I talk about, bro. I talking, man. Look, the deeper we can, when y'all start overstanding me, then we can get into some shit. We can get into
I
the
just,
shit, but right now,
I,
man, it'd be like
I just,
I'm talking over people's heads now, bro. And it is some like when you really sit back and look like this motherfucker, and I be telling you exactly what I be doing. I be telling you, bro. I clarify a little more after I present more information because I'm conveying something intentionally. But what you're saying is what you control, right? From habit to addiction. So that'd be more that is an aspect, is a functionality. So you looking at how it works, right? Um,
mhm.
the only thing I will add is I would have like because when you say they can't control, that's almost like by choice though. It's choice. I mean, um, addiction can take you over and it's something, but it's still choice. It still comes down to choice. You know, that's why people kick addictions. They choose not to be addicted no more, so they stop. You know,
But then,
I
right.
and then you can say even addictions can be controlled because people are like functional addicts. You know, like they addicts, they gotta have it, but they don't let they're in control where they're not crashing out.
So here will be my next question. That's exactly where I wanted to go. Is there a middle ground between the habit and the addiction? Because the functioning addict would, in one's mind, would be considered like the middle ground because he's functioning as an addict, but has a habit and some type of control. You see what I'm saying? Is there such thing as a middle ground between those two? What do you think?
Like I don't think they even on the same spectrum. I think it's two separate entities. Because again, like if you think like of habit and addiction, habits are more something that like you like name a habit. Like picking your nose is a habit. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like picking your
Mm-hmm.
nose. So is I guess it's the I don't want to because then that's perception. Uh, but is like once it becomes detrimental, that's when it becomes an addiction.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Something that's detrimental, even like working out. You can have a good habit of working out, but if you're doing it excessively, then that becomes an addiction. Why is it classified as an addiction now? Because it's detrimental to you. It's something that you're doing that can harm you. So is that's the classification, but this is what I say
Mm-hmm.
with words, right? So, and this is why we talk about like context, because that's the classification of what it is. But what you're talking about is the functionality or the operation, what it does. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what you have to compare, but now when you look at what it does, what does a habit do? Like now you're defining what an addiction does. You can't control. But now when you say
Right.
habits aren't really controlled neither though, because you do it impulsively. Impulse is out of control. Once something becomes impulsive, that's what it is. It's lack of control, impulsive. So you can have it digging in your nose, right? It ain't gonna bother nobody, but as a habit, it's just something that you just do. And you'd be like, ew, people be like, okay, that's a nasty habit. You know,
Right.
I mean, would you say like even stuttering, right? People have a habit of stuttering. Is that an addiction or is that a habit? You see what I'm saying? It's like different classifications, but when you talk about
Right.
but like
Right.
stuttering, but some habits can't be controlled. They just so it's more about the classification. That's why like I don't compare like when we was talking about the other night, like we often do this, but we do it out of context. That's why it has
Mm-hmm.
conflict into it. But we all often compare need and want, right? We often
Mm-hmm.
compare that, but those are two. I don't even think they're on the same spectrum. That's me personally. I don't
Mm-hmm.
see them on the same spectrum. I think they have their own unique things, and I think one comes out of one. You can't have one. You can't have a want and need not be incorporated into it
Mm. Different
because
perspective.
because a want is just you desiring something, right? A want is I desire this.
Right.
Okay, you desire it. How do you get to it? Now you're going into a need. Well, to get that, I need to do this. But when you have a need, there's no one involved.
Right.
Want and ain't even involved when it comes to need. You see what I'm saying? But when you want something, it's things you need to do to accomplish it. So but again, we talk about
So,
now
so it's
when
about an
you,
elevation. That's what you're pretty much saying, right? It's about
yeah,
an elevation. Okay.
because once you get into, I mean, anyway, people try to explain, well, you have these wants and then you have need. That's just the way somebody philosophized something. But
Mhm.
and that's why it's constant conflict with those two things. Some people tell you wants are more powerful than needs. Some people tell you needs are more powerful than wants. And it's like one is almost thinking and one is having to do. Like you have to a need, a necessity. This has to happen. The other
Right.
one is just a thought. Now, how you prioritize that. Now, if you want to talk about, but see, that's the context you have to use.
Right. Because I
It's
always say, wanting to want is to try, to need is to do. You see what I'm saying? It's like a process for me. I don't, that may be, I think that's you saying that's the content that I'm putting it in. You see what I'm saying? Like for me, that's just like a way of my perception of want and needs. So I understand what you're saying.
and see now when you say like a want is a try to find that.
When you want something, you're you're gonna put the effort in, right? You're gonna try to get it accomplished. When you need it, you're going to do it. There's no trying involved. You're gonna move heaven and earth to get it done. Like you're gonna like trying. All right, if I fail, I fail. Right? If I don't get it, all right, I don't get it. That's the one process for me. But when you need it, you're gonna do everything to get it done. You're not gonna stop trying until you get it done. You see what I'm saying? It goes along with what you're saying, but that's why I say for me, want is try, need is to do it. It's going along with it. I just like simplified into like one like a short word or two or a half a sentence. That's how I view it. Right. For example, I want to walk to the store. Right. So you might start walking and then you're like, dang, that's too far. I'm going to turn around and go back. But I need to walk to the store. I'm going to walk. I'm going to make it. I have it in my mind to make it to that store. However the distance. I don't care if it takes me 2 hours to get to the store. I'm going to get to the store because I need to get to the store. The same process, but the mind determination of you doing it is a lot. It's more. It's a strength in the determination between the want and the need. If that's making any sense.
And that it make total sense. Double speak. What up, though, bro? Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Hi, DD. Dope. What's
Commander,
going on?
commanders in the building. Shout out to the general, the minister of defense. Appreciate you, sir.
What up, Nine?
What up, man? And check this out. Again, now this is the thing about words, context and word. Now you kept saying try, and you're comparing it's the context of the word, because try is just a process. That everything is try. Anything you do, you try. Now, whether if you accomplish it or not, that has nothing to do with the word try. Try means
Okay.
is a process of doing. So even when you say want is trying, it's still the trying is a process. So you're still tying in want into need. Even when you say I want to walk to the store. Now, the part is the trying part is you walking. Now, as you're walking, if something happened, it has nothing to do with try. Trying is just a process. When you try something,
Okay.
it's like you're doing something. Now that's it. People associate trying to lack of accomplishing, and it's not. Trying is just simply the process. It's the context again. So like if I try to tie my shoe, right?
Mm.
That's it. Now what happens after that? Either I accomplish it or I don't. Now the difference between saying I'm gonna try to tie my shoe versus saying I'm going to tie my shoe is the intention. Is more of the confidence. Like I know I'm going to do it versus the process of doing it. Is the unsure. So when you articulate want to try, when you associate want to try, is more again about the process. I'm gonna attempt. So want but see, then it takes it out of context again, want and need, because a lot of
Mm.
times it's the desire of the want, because people will go after what they want with more energy than they would go for something they need. Why? Because the stuff they need, other people probably provide for them, but the stuff they want, they got to go get. So a lot
Mm.
of times that motivate people more for a want than a need, and that's why people tell you that like the want is more. And if you sit back and observe those people, normally it's because their needs are already fulfilled. It's not a priority.
Mm.
So again, we're talking about perception, how people look at stuff, but we got to look at the why versus the what. So when I hear somebody say that, I'm interested. When I hear somebody say a want is more, they prioritize wants more than needs, I'm interested. I'm interested in this person. Either they reckless and irresponsible, or that they got that part of their life solidified. So now they're on to the wanting part. Think about it. If I can put myself in a position where all my wants are fulfilled, why shouldn't I prioritize my needs are fulfilled? Now it's time for me to enjoy the want part. That's why people go to school, get degrees, get these good jobs. They set themselves up at a young age with everything they may need. So when they get older, they can just sit back and live through the wants. You see what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah,
why I say everything
but
it's always better to look at the why than the what.
yeah, because in that scenario, their determination is, see, to me, their determination is turning the want into the need. Because if they already fulfilled their needs, the want becomes a necessity to them now. So now that all of their determination is into what they want. You see what I'm saying? So no matter how it's viewed, your determination is going to turn. Like, I don't think your determination can turn a need into a want. I think this is what you were saying earlier. Your determination of fulfilling that necessity cannot be drawn into a want. But your want, the determination of the want can be turned into a need. I'm pretty sure that's what you were saying. So,
I don't.
how do you determination as far as how I'm speaking about it, or you think that's a little bit off?
I wouldn't say it's off. I don't. Me personally, I don't really look at. I don't use that ideology of want and need. Like my ideology is anything that I want, I have is stuff I need to do to accomplish it, and anything that I need, I'm gonna just go get it. I don't. I don't associate the two. I what I do is I use them together. I think they better together than separated.
Mm,
I think it's better if I develop a want, then I know it's things I need to do to accomplish it. That's how I look at it. If I really want something, I'm gonna do what I need to do to get it. If I need something, then it's just gonna happen. Like for me, to be honest with you, financially, I'm not where I want to be, but I don't need for anything. Like anything that come is already kind of taken care of. We don't need for anything: food, clothes, shelter, all the necessities I need to thrive. I don't need for that. I don't need for anything. You know,
right.
uh, Even my
Right.
companion. I found the companion that I want, but the way I fulfilled those needs is by wanting. I wanted someone who appreciated me. Um, so what I needed to do was be vigilant and not settle. So that's why I say I use them together, like those, like use or utilize. I very seldomly use things. Everything in my life I utilize. I will buy something and I have 3, 4 different uses for it. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just how I look at life. I do. If something can only be used, then I know it's something better than that I can find that I can utilize. Blue, what up, sis? My bad.
Hey, Blue
My bad,
Lotus. No,
Blue.
I was glad you cooked. No, because you was cooking. Because now, the next question would be, how do you how do you put those two together? Because you see, a lot of people don't know how to put those together in the aspect that you're speaking of. Because for the majority of our life, it's been, wants or, what I mean, instead of wants and needs. It's been one or the other, but not together. So how do you use it to collaborate it together, or to join it together?
Just like need. Need is necessity. This is what has to get done. One for me is that's how I build my why. My want. Why do I want it? The more
Mm,
I delineate on why I want something, the more energy it puts behind why I need to do this or I need to do that. Like I give you an example. Um, I want to build the 9%, right? That's what I want. I wanted to build my YouTube channel a certain way. That's what I wanted. So I seen what I needed to do. And trial and error, with life. But it's still because I want it and I developed that why. Why is important to me. Anytime I come through adversity, I know I need to overcome it. Like even with the need, like I said, this need is necessity. The need is like the driving force, the energy.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that's what the need. The want is the inspiration. It is the motivation. It's what actually fuels the energy. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and the clarity is the direction of which I'm pushing the energy through. So the more I'm clear on what I need to do, and the more I'm clear on why I want to do it, that clarity gives me more direction. You know, um, and it clears out the bushes. You know, yes, indeed, the want and why takes different priorities. Understandable, learnable behavior. Though, yeah, yes, indeed, want and why. Yeah, I would say what and why, but want and why too. I see what you're saying. The want, you clarifying the want. That's what you said. The why is important to the want. See, these things aren't. People they try to listen. This is what I'm telling you. The more you put things in a box, the more the box can identify as what things are. So when we put things in boxes, it's identifying. We use this for this, we use that for that. And what happens is some of these things are supposed to be used together, but because they're boxes, they don't connect. You got to take this shit out of boxes, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to help people do. Like with these, when we use these words, right? We have
Right.
to understand the noun. We have to understand the verb. We have to understand the adjective. We have to understand the function.
The
We have
adverbs, all of that.
the conception. But see, even the function is different from the adverbs and now. Okay, so you say
Mm-hmm.
the verb means action. Okay, what is it doing? That's what the verb is. It's the action that.
Mm-hmm.
The adjective is the action that produces the action. So okay, so wouldn't that be functionality? No, no, because if that was true, we wouldn't be confused with context, right? We wouldn't be confused with context. So even when I say the function, now we're talking about what and why. That's both. You have to look at both. What and why. What does it do and why does it do it? That's the function of it.
Right. Okay. See, this is why the word was missed. The simple breakdown of how things go, it was duly missed. That's why we need you to come on. But we're glad that you back. Guess who's back?
Back
That's
at
him.
it.
But like we just like you don't want to talk about your subject. We gonna make a subject. That's what the word do. And we gonna come up there and we gonna make the subject happen. Even though I mean, in a way, it's still hitting into the same format, but it's not focused on your actual things. As far as control and context, and all of those things. It's gonna lead. I think it's gonna lead well whenever you ready to have that conversation because it's just showing the differences and how it leads to this one and that one and that one, and it's going to allow you to break it down even simpler. So this is not part one, y'all, but it's still leading in that direction. I'm gonna just tell you that because, like I said, I was just sitting here and I'm like, wait a minute, habits and addictions are those the same things? Can you compare that to control? Is it about control? And then wants and needs, that's desires. And All of that's going to lead up to the spirituality part. I promise y'all that. Yeah, I told you it may be illogical, it may be irregular, but I promise you it's going to hit his content. I'm just here to help if I could. And
Oh yeah.
since I'm up, I'm asking questions.
Oh no, you definitely open. And this is like I had a series when I first started. It was called Shackled from the Wrist to the Mind, right? And this is what this is. You know, they shackled the way people, they constricted the way people think. You know, um, they had them focus on one thing, and is voluntary. Like you doing this, you know, they boosted you, they they encourage you, but you still voluntarily do it because you don't have to. At some point, you can think for yourself at any point in time. It's just most people don't do it because they don't know how to do it, and that's not. I wouldn't blame that solely on people, but then I do, you know, because it's a choice. But it's not a choice because if you think you know, why would you try to know more, or why would you know? Most people stop educating themselves after school because we told that that's what it was for. It was to get us to this point. Even if we go to college, you know, some people stop when they get their degree. You know, then you see some people they just never stop going to school because they figured it out. But at the same time, they ain't figure out like I can educate myself because I'm still being institutionalized. I'm still being put in these boxes. I'm not creating boxes.
Mm.
Why you putting yourself in boxes when you can be creating them? You know, and that way you can dictate how big the box is. If the box got breakaway sides where it can connect to other, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, most people we think one track, and that's what. People don't think why. Look up conformity group challenge. I'm gonna have to look that up. Hold on. What is that?
What is that? The conformity group?
Oops, what
What is
is it?
that? HR be giving us homework too much.
I'm tripping. I can't even.
She said conformity group. I'm gonna look it up while I'm talking. I got two hands. Conformity group.
Now, is this a specific thing, or am I just looking up conformity in groups? Because I keep, or is it an
It's
actual?
a conformity group challenge.
Like, is this a
Mm.
okay? Group think involves the decision making process. On the other hand, the conformity is a process in which people change their own actions so they can fit. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I see. I didn't know if she was talking about like the concept of conformity, or it was like because when I seen challenge, I'm looking like I didn't. That's what I was saying. Is it like a challenge, or is it like just the ideology of conformity group? That's what is like when you hear me say hive mind or herd mentality. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, same thing. I mean, if that's what we was looking at, because that's what popped up um,
Hmm.
was group think. Let's see, conformity for an individual, yeah, to align their attitudes. Yeah, that's why you'll see people like even on this app, right? You'll see this on this app. You'll see people who will go in one chat and they'd be like, it might be like a say if it's like just say like a wrestling channel, right? You might go to a wrestling channel. Everybody in there, oh, this wrestler, cool. Then you go to another chat and say if it's like a mukbang, right? Then you go on the mukbang and you see that same person like in a group, you know, tight with everybody, different people, different group. Okay, yeah, cool. Then you go into another one to be a beef, and you be like, oh damn, they ain't here too, and they right in the group, not just chilling, but they interacting with the group with the beef, and then you see them in a Christian channel, and they holier than now. That's the same, like you can it's conformity. Um, I call it chameleon. Like people can go into different places and blend in and be part. No, I'm just saying it's like real life. It's real life.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
stuff happen like that in real life, bro. I'm not. I'm being dead ass, bro. Like,
No, I know what you're saying. It's just funny when you say chameleon. Like that's crazy. I ain't even look at it that way.
yeah, that's just their nature. They don't have their own actual personality, but they just conform with the group. They go with the flow, with the wave of the people. That's how they blend in, and they don't stand out. It's because they always with the majority.
So you be saying things. This is why. This is we miss you, man. So I'm gonna ask this. This might be a little too deep, right? How does a person conform to individuality?
Um, for me, I can tell you the process that I use. I had to isolate myself, and I
Mm,
had to hear my own thoughts and understand and develop my own perception. Because, and when I say isolate, I mean, yeah, sometimes you have to cut out outside influences, but you have to be aware that you're being influenced. Most people don't think they be influenced. People think they can go places and just be there. No, that's not
mm,
true. Either this is just how it works. Observe it for yourself. I promise you. Either you're influencing or you're being influenced. There's levels to it. You might not mentally, but you might feel some type of way. You know,
mm.
you might feel or thoughts, then you've been influenced, right? Say, like for me, for example, like often I go to the beach channel and I just sit back and listen, right? Uh,
Mm.
and so I don't develop thoughts. I have to develop my own thoughts while I'm listening. I analyze. So I go into observation or analyze mode. And by doing
Mm.
that, I kind of shut off my brain and my emotion to what's being said, and I'm just analyzing it. That's how I don't become influenced. Because you can go somewhere and hear something. Sometimes, like, look, I will be flicking through here. I hear somebody say something stupid, and I'd be like, man, this, and I flick. I was influenced. They changed my mood because of what they said. It was stupid. So
Yeah.
first I was like neutral. Now I'm like, man, this mother, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Right.
you influence. Commercials influence. Colors will influence. You will see something, and that will influence. So it's your influence is just um, like when we use influence, it's not good or bad. It's really not good or bad. It's more about what you intake and how you intake it. When we say influence, we automatically associate that to something bad or we weak. No, it happens all the time. If you smell something and it smells good, you go, even if you think, oh, that smells good, you've been influenced.
Oh,
This is what
that
it is.
that, and we already know, according to the word, that influence can be. How do I say this? It's a form of manipulation, but we ain't gonna touch that because we already gonna think we already know what half the people gonna think. That's not what it is, and we ain't gonna.
Oh, this is. That's it.
No, I know, I know.
So see, and then you have to break that word down.
Right.
Influence. Yeah, influence is manipulation. If anything that changes, once something is changed, then it's manipulated. That is just
Right.
simple. It's just manipulation occurs too. This the crazy thing. I try my best not to manipulate, and I can't do it.
You
I
can't
just
help.
can't do it. No, because if I say something that's real and impactful, I manipulate it.
Right. Even if it's right, people like that's what I'm saying. It's the way. It's like you said earlier. It's the content, right? The context. First of all, we
Mm-hmm.
don't have full context because we only have half of the meaning or half of the usage of a word, right? So when you say manipulation, we automatically think about the negative side of manipulation
Mm-hmm.
and not the other side of manipulation. Because what do you mean? How could you positively be manipulative by influencing somebody? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I never looked at it. You see what I'm saying? I never
Mm-hmm.
looked at it that way. So it's like wow, you know what I mean? Sometimes the revelation happens because there's actually people who's going to listen to understand. And when they sit there to listen to understand, they can actually, make 1 and 1 equal 2 and not just put it as an 11, if you understand what I'm saying. It makes sense to somebody that's turned around and say, "Oh, wait a minute. If I'm an influencer, I'm trying to influence you in another direction or another atmosphere, or however you want to put it. I'm trying to show you that you can go this way as well as that way. I could influence you to be encouraged instead of you being disappointed. Like things like that. But like I said, because we are, well, how y'all say it, indoctrinated, right? Because people are so indoctrinated with the negative side of the word. The duality of the word never comes into play because you only have one side of it. You're so used to the negative side of it that if you see the positive side of it, you'll debate it because it's like, wait, it doesn't compute with me personally, because that side of the mind has been cut off as far as that word. So now that don't make sense. Wait a minute, manipulation is good. Okay, what if I influence somebody? I'll get back to you. It's a stutter stage coming because like, all right, I gotta compute this and allow it to register because it does kind of make sense. So then you got to do the research and do this other stuff. But that's why these conversations are needed, because if you don't open the door to the mind for you to receive it, it'll never register for people.
It won't, and that's what I try to tell people, bro. Like these, I'm gonna say that for give me about 20 more minutes. In fact, hold on, I want to write this down. Give me 1 second. Never mind. No, I'm tripping because I know
Now,
I'm gonna forget it, and this is something good. I just
but
don't want to drop the
but
sauce.
that's why you write it down. Go ahead, write it down. Go ahead, write it down. I got you. I'm gonna just. Mm-hmm.
I know I done had brain surgery, so y'all just have to remind me to go back to it.
Mm. I'm just saying, because the fact of, we always speak about duality, but some of the things that we don't speak about duality with is a necessity, because if we can use it in the right format, like manipulation. It's manipulation. Everybody thinks it's a negative word, but like we just said, it can be a positive word if we turn around and use it in its entirety instead of just that one side of an event.
And I want people to stop doing that. I want stop associating positive and negative to anything. It ain't nothing positive or negative. It's the way is our perception of it. It's not the
Okay.
thing. It's us. They say, "Oh, money is the root of all evil." You know who say that? Broke people who ain't got money. I ain't never heard a rich person say that.
Oh,
They
yeah,
talking
because
about they talking about what people do for the money. Money has nothing to do for that. That's that individual. People will they will blame other things to justify or to take the blame off of themselves. So instead of saying people are pieces of shit because they do something for a piece of paper, we blame the money.
mm,
This is a society of no accountability. So we blame the money. Oh yeah, the money is the root of all. It's the money. It's the money. No, it's your rotten ass. It's the root of all evil. That's what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with the money. It ain't got nothing to do with. It's the intent of the person. Everything. If you take a knife, right, and you cut your food, okay, you used it a good way. If you take your knife and cut your neighbor, then it wasn't a knife. It was you. I'm just being
yeah.
real.
Mm,
Let's ban all assault rifles. Why? They just go find something else to kill people with. That's all they go do.
right.
Well, they won't be able to do it. Why are we talking about the what? Let's talk about the why. Why are these motherfuckers that crazy? Why we just keep we gonna limit it to how they can take us out and not limit it to people take it. Look, man, it's something. Look, y'all be seeing signs, y'all just don't want to talk about it. People be seeing
Mm,
signs. Look, when my like People like, what would you do if your son turned crazy? Same thing my grandma did to me. Kick his ass. That's it.
Yeah.
Like look at
Did it.
people. Look. I was a
Mhm.
wild kid and I was a wild adult. And I was wild. But you know what kept me in check? Just thinking about my grandma kicking my ass. even even when she was old and couldn't do it, it was still in the back of my head. Like, but it turns into disappointment. I don't want to disappoint Gmon. You know what I'm saying? I got
Right.
respect. You know, look at all the look at everything she did to get me where I'm at. You know, um, so I was joking when I said all the kicking of the asses and all that. But I'm saying you have to be, you have to you have to rear these children and stop raising them. You raise cattle. Raising is giving something the bare minimum to grow. No, we need to instill things. We need to nurture. This is what we need to do or don't have them. They talking about abortion, laws about abortion. Why we ain't talking about it? People can't keep their goddamn legs closed. We wouldn't have to talk about abortion rates.
Right.
Let's talk about, well, you can't control people, so I'm not gonna take care of their ass neither. How about that? If I can't control, don't tell me to pay no goddamn welfare to somebody who keep popping out babies, and I can't tell her to stop popping out babies. Don't do that.
Mm.
Don't tell me I can't tell these criminals I'm paying taxes and you taking my tax dollars to do this. No, I should be able to talk shit to these people. I'm the taxpayer. Let me talk shit to them. It'd be different from y'all. Well, go ahead, y'all. Right. Commander, what up, man?
What up, nine?
What up, nine?
Nines, plural.
The co-winners is in the bit. Well, it's three of y'all. Everybody co-won except for me and Realist. Shout out to Realist. That's sad. I don't even
Wait,
know how
what
that
happened to
happened.
realist?
No, I'm talking about the
Oh,
picks.
you're talking about the scores, the picks?
Yeah, Word cheated because he picked Thursday and nobody else but me and him picked. That's why he got more wins than everybody. Slick self. Here he go with the
Shame.
duality word. Here he go with
Look, man,
duality.
I
Welcome
could
back
have.
to word.
We know what words
Now
mean.
listen, I could have went. I could have went perfect if I, like I said, I got a sympathy pick in there. I know I probably would have lost one game. The No, no, I didn't pick Green Bay. I knew they was gonna win. I just didn't want them to win, but I knew they was gonna win. So I picked against them in hopes that was enough juju for them not to win. That ain't work. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna pick against my cousin. I'm
they
not.
always go
I'm
wrong.
just not. I picked my cousin over the Lions. I'm not gonna pick over family. And then with uh the Dolphin pick, that was a sympathy pick. I'm like, look, man, Tyreek, I like you. Waddle, that's been my boys. They gotta win something. I believe in them. I believe in the Dolphins. Hell no. Not no more.
Mhm. They ain't in the water. That's the problem. They
Hmm.
still on land. They can't win. They can only be on land for a certain amount of time. But nah. But he's crazy. But yeah. You
Hey,
go
we're not
ahead.
on vertical, are we? Are we on vertical?
No, no, ain't in
All
the
right.
long vertical.
Everybody go sub up to Gary's sports channel. I dropped it.
Yeah.
Please. Por favor.
Yeah, yeah.
Get
Hey,
out.
we
Yeah.
be we be over there bugging out, man. Y'all get over there. We gonna do some fun stuff over there too. Y'all get over there and sub up to sports chat with Mr. 33. Look, man, we building
Man.
a nine sector, bro. We need some help, and y'all can do that. Y'all can help us just by subbing up and also telling a friend, tell a friend. We got good content. I'm not gonna say clean because I be talking most of the time, but we do get good content. I'm gonna try my best not to be, uh, but y'all done took the coach away, so
Oh,
um,
no cursing, right? No cursing.
nah, word
We
curse,
we try.
coach the
Try.
businessman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it ain't he ain't that type of coach. That he coaching business. He ain't
yeah.
coaching the players because you curse them out. You son of a and they ain't him.
All right. Only word can curse.
I curse responsibly.
Responsibly. It's
You
very
that's
rare.
that
I
that
don't hear you curse a lot.
Yeah,
yeah, that's such
like
a thing. The curse responsibly.
yeah, I
How
curse
you do that?
responsibly. I drink. I used to drink and drive responsibly. I would never drink and drive if somebody was looking.
Oh
You know.
Lord.
Here you
But
go.
No,
don't worry, I don't.
X-nay that.
I can't drive no more, so don't worry about it. We good. I ain't
What's
never took
the
no more test.
that?
I
What's
can't even
that,
drive no more.
brother?
I'm
That man
gonna make some
crazy.
new drops just for y'all. I'm gonna make some new drops. We back. We back. We back. We back. But yeah, yeah. So what y'all think,
Yeah,
man? What y'all think about? I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the
About what?
live. Just the direct. Oh, you weren't in the live earlier. So I was explaining to him how I'm back, and I'm gonna be more unapologetic. But I'm only here for the people, man. So I'm taking all the restrictions off the brain, and I'm gonna just release. I'm gonna just
Okay,
flow.
okay. Yeah, that's what's up.
yeah. I was starting
He
that
never
now.
left. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he forgot word was the brand, and then he try to be Coach D. I'm like, you can't leave the brand pretty much because
Well,
word is the brand.
I told you, even YouTube didn't recognize Coach D. Because when
Right,
you
like
search
who
Coach
is
D,
that?
it
Yeah, he's
doesn't come
still the
up.
word. Like they say, Coach D is the word. I'm like, look, that is not official. There, YouTube said it, so we going with it. No,
The
YouTube
word.
ain't got that much use, but whatever. It said the word slash Coach D. Then Coach D was like the subtitle. That is crazy. But yeah, I don't. Commander pulled that off tonight. Oh, I picked one tonight. I'm like, look at Commander.
Oh, I didn't pay
You know,
attention today.
I, the two teams you picked won. The two teams he
Yeah,
picked did.
boy.
But shout out to Lady Shay. She did pretty good. She did better than
Like,
me.
she picked
I'm
everything
sad.
opposite of me, pretty much.
I am sad. I am so sad. I think I came in last again. What the? I quit.
Dang.
Nah, I mean, last is like one pick, one game. That's how good y'all picked. I mean, listen, for y'all, this is what I'm saying. Sometimes you go with your instinct and the instinct work, and it just shows that for the most part, your instinct is actually majority time correct. That's all that means. Y'all got good instinct. And I'm going with this team because I don't like Commander said she ain't never picking the Raiders. She ain't never lost to the Raiders yet. That's good. Screw the Raiders. And
F
she
the
always
Raiders.
whatever team she pick. Yeah, that part.
F
So
the Raiders.
as long as she pick it, if she picks against the Raiders, she's winning the majority of the time, 9 times out of 10. So but
Nobody likes the Raiders.
I
Who likes
mean
the Raiders in the chat? Anybody?
nobody.
Bronze? Nobody. Conformity, guys.
BDB,
Come
what
on.
up though?
Participate. Agree with me.
BDB, what up, nine?
BDB. What up, 9?
BDB was over there playing the game earlier. And I'm like, yo, I cannot follow the concept of this game.
Man,
But
I was shadow watching, and my daughter, bro, was on like 30, bro. I'm like, man, I'm not even gonna tell you what I experienced, bro. But I was in there. I couldn't even share it out. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to. So, we was in King Miller's live the other day, and we had a good conversation. Y'all, I forgot the name of the live, but if y'all, I see if I can,
Oh, I think I
I
saw
find it
one
and
that
put it
said
in the chat.
money. Something about money.
Yeah, but when we was talking, what we was saying was this, like, is he was talking about like we call each other subscribers. He was like, "No, y'all family to me. We gonna call each other family because we rock out, we support each other, we network,
Yeah.
we gonna build with one another." And so I said, you know what I'm gonna do? Every time I share people out, I'm gonna hashtag family. So when y'all see that, y'all know that these are people we network and we build it, even if they ain't in the nine. They still family. These like
They
cousins.
they
These are
say that's
cousins.
a form of they say on YouTube or any social media that's a form of manipulation. When you use family, and or love, when you say, "Oh, I love you guys," when the YouTubers say, "I love you guys," they say that's a form of like manipulating by touching their emotions.
It is,
Yeah.
but we doing
But
it
is it a
intentionally,
good manipulation or a bad manipulation?
right?
Get them word.
Because
That's
I
how
am.
you
I
peer
mean,
pressure people
yeah, that's what I'm
responsibly.
doing. That's what I'm telling y'all. When y'all see family, I'm trying to influence y'all to go over there, hit the like, say what up, though. You can drop a 9, you can drop family in the chat, and you can do it. Support is support, But yeah, I'm trying to influence y'all. I'm trying to influence y'all to go help some good people, you know. We all we got at the end of the day. Ain't nobody that we rock with be having no thousands of people, hundreds of people. I don't know. Some people be having hundreds of people, but so at the end of the day, we all we got, and we doing this with good intent. We ain't beefing. We ain't doing nothing negative. We building. We actually trying to influence in a positive way, get good information where people can benefit from. So hell, motherfucking yeah, I'm trying to influence and I'm trying to manipulate the shit out of y'all. God damn it. I'm trying a better you, a better us. That's what I'm trying to do. You know,
Take
I'm
that, take
trying to
that.
make us better by force. Now I'm doing it. Now I'm gonna be in y'all face, telling y'all like, yeah, take that, take this, take that, take this. It's all love, man. I'm trying to give y'all love. Just take all my love. Take it. God damn it. But seriously,
Be like the
I
pastors
am.
in church and call people
Well,
out when they didn't show up to church.
Oh yeah.
I ain't
Oh
gonna
my
do all
goodness.
that.
We ain't doing that because boy, whoo, they gonna. That's why people leaving the church now. You got your eye on me. I ain't coming. You ain't put your tithe and offering. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Pastor, like I say, you making it rain in the strip club, but you ain't making it rain in the church. What the fuck you doing in the strip club, Pastor?
Knowing good and well, you could have came straight from the strip club right to the church and
They were
said,
showing
"Praise the Lord."
like a Halloween festival, and I don't remember where, but I was like, wow, that's a lot of people coming out for Halloween festivals, but they don't come out for other things.
Mm,
Trick or
yeah.
treat, trick or treat. Yeah, but what we really like I said, as long as we continue to do what we do, right? Like we trying to hit every market for everybody to have a comfort zone in, right? This is a comfort zone. Sports chat is the sports comfort zone. I don't know where the fellas is at, but they know they watch sports just like anybody else. I'm just trying to make it a comfort zone for everybody because at the end of the day, we all know we was in the barbershop. Yo, let's talk about this. Yo, how that game was. Yo, that game was. Yo, they cheated or whatever. You can do that on this thing. Why they not doing it? I don't know. I ain't trying to mention nobody's name, but they got people here that was
Hmm.
former athletes and things like that. They're not even having this conversation. They putting dirt on people's names and things like that. But
Mm,
y'all rock with
Um,
that instead of just having a simple conversation of a thing. You know what I mean? But we just trying to make it comfortable, for everybody. I
I'm
can't
looking
wait for the
forward
ladies
to
to
it.
start doing stuff. Yeah, I'm waiting for the ladies to make a ladies night chat or something. I really think
yeah.
that will work.
I'm looking forward to
Remember,
I,
when you can go vertical and when you can show clips
I need to do that
later,
because
later. Yeah.
I'm gonna be like 3 hours. I'll be on there 3 hours. Like, yo, let's go to the tape. Fair use, fair use. Because a lot of these things that need to
Sports
be shown.
injuries.
Oh my God, that injury tonight. Oh my goodness.
what
Oh,
happened tonight?
Chris Godwin broke his ankle. He broke his ankle, his
Oh
leg.
shit, I didn't see that. Man, I don't like you,
Yeah,
bro. I just thought
Oh,
about that.
Ayuk. Ayuk got messed up.
Yeah,
yeah.
you go.
He
But
said
no,
me.
Gary,
He said me.
bro, how you gonna post? How you gonna post JMO get suspended 2 games? Okay, how you gonna post that, bro? How you gonna try to make us look bad?
No, it's going to affect the team. That's like you got to post
Man,
that.
bro. bro. We
No,
try
you
to
gotta
we keep
post
that
that.
on the low.
No,
We keep
no,
that on
you
the
ain't how
low.
you got. It's on ESPN. How's that? You ain't gonna keep that on the low.
You the first person I seen. I'm like, what? Man, I went and looked at that. I was mad as hell. Like, but it's
I
probably something
I got
stupid.
it.
I
Yo,
mean,
it's
two
crazy.
games.
Yeah, I got it from ESPN. I just put the clip
Mhm.
on there so people don't think I'm giving out false information. That's why I put the clip up there.
Bro, I
Like,
went. I
nope. It's
kind of
right
went off on Twitter, bro. I kind of went off on Twitter because I went, bro. Look, I went on Twitter, and then you know what people were saying? They was talking about how he was quoted, where he said, "I need to get back to the team ASAP. I need to get back to my brothers ASAP, soon as possible." Right? And people were like, "Oh, ASAP means soon as possible now," and I'm like, "Yeah, I do know." There's no clip of him saying this. It's all quoted, and humans make errors. Like sports journalists, they make typos all the time. Look through the article,
Yep,
you'll see typos all the time.
all the
So
time.
what through this whole thing, what you're critiquing is him supposedly saying ASAP means soon as possible. Oh, he didn't put the as in it. And that's what y'all making fun of. And I said this is why society is in the state we in now. Um, I hope that made y'all feel better about yourself because this motherfucker making millions of dollars and you want to tease him, even if he said that, even if he said soon as possible, that might be his dialogue. A lot of black people, use broken English. That's just how we naturally talk. I do it. People tell me at times, "Oh, you're in a professional setting." I don't care. This is how I talk.
Wait,
Fuck,
what
I
did he
get.
put?
He
He
said,
put AP?
no, I get they quoted him, and he said, "I need to get back to my brothers ASAP, soon as possible." So instead
Okay.
of saying as soon as possible, they're saying he said soon as possible, like he left the A out. And it's like,
Man, what's
so
wrong with that?
what? Yeah, this
Yeah,
dude
what's
made
wrong with
millions
that?
of dollars, to play something that you watch.
What's the
So
problem?
who cares that he made millions of dollars to play something that they watch? So they got to look. I told y'all, people don't speak down. They speak up. Usually, when people talking shit about people, they're speaking about people above them. They ain't speaking about people below
Right.
Kalani likes the
It ain't
Raiders. You would, Kalani. You would like the Raiders.
them. Mhm.
Was that talking down or talking up? Just kidding.
Technically, you're on the
that's a good
panel,
one.
so. Mm.
That's a good. I mean, but that's what we've been talking about. Like most of this live, like how we just take words and change them, manipulate them, however, for an advantage of somebody, whether it's good or bad. In this case, it's bad, but it just goes to show you, man, they will do things to tear you down, but it's very rare they want to build you up. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? They try to make that man look like he's special, slow, or he's uneducated. Everybody don't have to go with y'all flow. They can make their own go. They can make their own conversation. Why it has to be like you? That's why we're individuals. When no two individuals are the same. Twins ain't even the same. They may act like, but they're you know what I mean? It's a similarity, but they're not the same. That's Word told me that about 2 weeks ago. I'm just feeling it.
I was gonna say, but I didn't want to be petty.
you, you, hey, that's what we do.
Cause
This is the house of petty. This isn't the house that. This is the house that Petty built. Damn it! But
I
that's like this, man. You know what always like made me look at. I don't like when foreign people come here and critique how African Americans talk. Like, oh, you can't even speak proper English. Like, motherfucker, you ain't even from here. Who cares? This is our dialect. Broken English, that's part of our culture. Broken English. We got our language stripped. So when we was forced this language, we spoke it as best we could. We understand one another. It's the people who trying to speak proper English. And it always be funny because those same people be talking about the white man. But like you speaking this language clear. So what the hell are you complaining about? The hell
Miss
you
Tracy,
supposed to go to? like, 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 look, check this out, bro. A lot of my like household products are ordered from a black owned website, right? Um, I got one of my accounts are the black owned bank. The other ones are like financial institutions. Well, no, I got one in the black owned bank. Another one, my wife got hers at um, what is it called? Uh, it's one of the big ones. Anyway, so she got hers there. And then we got two. One is black owned, but there's two credit unions. One is black owned, the other one is owned by Middle East. So we stand within our people, spending the money. But people will say that I don't I don't adhere to like the black code or whatever. But I'm like, it's the things I do. And the same people say that, bro, they rent from a white dude, they work at a white man's job, they finance their cars to white people. You saying I'm not doing nothing for the people, but I'm putting money in black families' pocket by shopping black. I shop black a lot. Not
Just go
everything.
where they
I ain't
treat
gonna
you
lie.
right. Because
Right.
you can go
But what
black and not be treated right.
and
Just
just
saying.
like any other place. And
Yeah.
but for me personally, it's like I see a problem, right? A problem is black dollars don't circulate within black dollars, so I do what I can. And guess what I don't do? I don't criticize other people who don't.
It's like people
'Cause,
who like to shop small business
yeah, look, bro, small
or
business save me
locally.
money. Yeah, small business save me money. I ain't gonna hold you up. Especially when you order in bulk, especially when they got competitors like these big you fuck with people for a while, they hook you up, and they got
Tracy,
good
what up,
product.
Tracy?
Miss Tracy, what up, though? I ain't even looking at the shit. How did my
Flo,
background change?
you did it.
My phone was in my pocket, bro.
I told you we got two of you up here. What up, though?
Unless my
I
son
thought
woke up and well, I don't think he was asleep. You know, playing on the computer.
I was about to say we got word and Coach D up here at the same time. Duality. That's what it is. Shout out. But
Mm,
that's what we even trying to do that. But in all seriousness, that's what we even trying to do here. It ain't no disrespect to nobody, but if we trying to build each other up on this thing, we're not even looking at it as a race thing. We just looking at it as a
nah,
humanity thing. And people
me.
don't even want to take the time to be a humanitarian and like, yo, we all the same. We ain't talking about no race. We ain't talking about classes as far as upper class, lower class, middle class. We ain't doing none of that. We just trying to allow people to come in and fit in where they want to fit in at. It ain't no like we ain't trying to keep people out. We ain't like nobody wants to be a part of this. That's their choice. That's their decision. But that's why we're making all of these things. We got game channels. We got sports channel. We got mukbang. We got conversations. We got all of these things. But if y'all don't want to be we ask y'all all the time, what do y'all want? What is it that you guys want? We can't
People
we
don't
can't,
know what they
can't help.
want.
And
Whenever you
that's the
ask
problem.
someone, they don't really
They be
know.
sitting there all mum mouth like I bet you said you had a bag, you had a free bag or something on there. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna talk now. Now you want to talk? I got a bottle of this. Oh yeah, yeah. My cash app is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Like, come on, man. They gotta want this for themselves too. We like I said, we just gonna continue to do what we do, and I mean, it's easier said than done. But y'all better enjoy this because y'all ain't saying nothing. These people go away. Y'all them people that wait till the person die. Y'all want to give them their flowers. They can't receive their flowers dead. They can't receive. They can't even. They don't even know how you feel. You gonna wait? Oh, I love them. They can't hear that. They're gone. They're in a
Oh, I've heard
box.
that so much.
the soul has left their body. The spirit has left their body. However y'all want to put it, it's gone. Who's supposed to hear that? Like, what's wrong with y'all? Yeah, like people got to stop doing that, man. We here to celebrate. Give the people their flowers now. Let them receive the warmth, the love, or whatever. And if you think they doing the right thing, support it. That's it. I could. That's like shout out to the investing group. That's Lisa J and Prez. Prez doing what he doing now. Congratulations. But when he wasn't, we support him because we understand that what he doing is a process of showing you how to make $1 out of 15 cents. Lisa J do the same thing. It ain't about collaborating to make a group one against another. It's about getting it right, showing that it can be done correctly. We have to stop trying to be right and allow it to be right. It's not about us. It's about the process being right. I don't care if I'm the lowest guy on the totem pole. If I'm able to contribute with the smallest thing, I'm successful. I'm good with that. I don't need to be the chief. I don't have to be the leader. I don't mind being a follower because my contribution is still going to be the same one way or the other. But we have to learn that it's okay to follow until it's time to lead. The best leaders were always great followers because they're willing to intake whatever's being given to them. And that's what we need to do if we're going to make this thing work as a whole, whether it's a tribe, a community, a village, whatever it is. Everybody can't be chiefs. There has to be some engines. I'm just saying.
People go where they like, where they want. There's only so many hours in the day, right? So if someone's here, they're not somewhere else. So if they're not enjoying here or getting something out of it, then maybe they're gonna go somewhere else. It just is what it is.
That's
The
cool,
people
but
that are
at the same
here, we're here. The people that are here are here for
no, but
whatever
that's
reason,
that's
because
going
they want to support.
but that's going back to what Word is saying. Like you can't keep complaining about something and your contribution is minute, right? This is not politics. This is not, well, I put my vote in and my vote is not being heard or my voice is not being heard. Your voice is being heard and we're gonna continuously ask questions. How do you think it'll help? But if you ain't saying nothing, you can't turn around and say, you know what? My voice ain't being heard. No, you ain't speaking. You could whisper, you might still be heard. But if you ain't opening your mouth, you can't say nobody heard you because your mouth is closed all the time. So people got to understand what it is. Like we're not telling you not to follow who you want to follow. We're not telling you none of that. We're just saying if you think this is working, add your opinion, add your advice, and we're gonna see if we can put it together, and your contribution would help. But you wouldn't know if your contribution would help if you don't try to contribute. I'm just saying.
And you know what, too? That's what I was saying earlier. First live I did. Um, it's my fault too. I have to take accountability because I was trying to incorporate every and anybody, right? But in doing that, the people who really came for, the support or to be here for the information, I kind of neglected them, and that's on me. So I'm just focusing on who come and when they come. I'll make sure I deliver. Like I feel what you're saying, Commander. People, they go support whatever they want to. So I'm gonna just focus on the people who support, this and what we doing over here. Just solely focus on them. Don't worry about trying to be, you know, pleasant to everyone. And just rock out, and do what we came to do. Who
Yeah,
rock
because
with it?
I
Yeah.
feel like it undermines the people that are here. Like when we're saying things like complaining about the people that aren't here or not supporting, I feel like it undermines the people that are here. They don't want to hear all that because they're here.
Yeah, I just never really,
I
it
don't want to hear
wasn't.
about those other people.
Mhm. And it was not like I never really cared about who wasn't here. It was just the way I tried to present my message was like for like trying to open it up to everybody is what I'm saying, you know. So now
Inclusive. You want to be inclusive.
I'm gonna just present it, you know, raw, you know, the way I see it, the way I feel it, the way it come out, and I'm not gonna try to articulate it or tailor it to everyone. It's just for who can receive it. You know, is basically what I'm saying. You know, people who come will come. That has never really been my issue. You know, people come, they come. Well, my issue is like the energy I put into something, right? I have to learn how to regulate it. You know, turn it up when it need to be turned up, and turn it down when it need to be turned down, and that way I don't get drained. You know,
You feel like you're not being like rewarded for the time and the effort that you're putting in. Is that what it feels like? Like you're not being rewarded and the reward is having a crowd, like having
no,
people tune into it or
it's not even having a crowd. It what bothers me is uh me. It's not about people coming or going. It's like what happens like, and I don't want to use the term appreciate, but just don't fuck with me. Just let me do me.
oh, you're
You
talking about
know
like
what
the
I'm saying?
dirty stuff. Yeah, when people
Yeah,
act
it's like
dirty.
it's
Ah,
it's,
okay, okay.
it's like all the energy and effort I put into something and my intent, like I'm trying to do good, and no matter, it's always it's
Someone's gonna
something.
twist it.
Yeah, it's something,
Okay.
you know, and that right there is discouraging because I don't have to do this shit. That's what, you know, my only issue is. You know, I'm cool with, you know, I never really cared about how big a room will be because it's content. If it's good, people will find it, people will watch it later on. So the crowd never really, you know, did nothing. It's like I'm putting this energy into things and people, you know, they try to play me. Like that shit. Like if I don't bother nobody. Like I intentionally don't bother nobody because I don't want to be bothered. So I don't
I feel
put
like it
energy
comes
into
with the
that cycle.
territory though, you know? Like it comes
It
with it.
does. It does.
Especially
And like
in
I said,
yeah,
it was, and then that's another aspect. Like it really only bothers me, and it's not even it's me. That's why I keep it all comes back to me because no matter what I say, it's still me. Because what it only bothers me is when people who I feel or who I trust or who I um
traders.
yeah, that's when it bothers me, you know. But then that's my fault because I chose to interact. So that's why, like, if you really pay attention, I'd be complaining more about who I associate myself with. Like, even
Yeah.
anytime you heard me complain, is more of like, okay, I did this. I was fucking with this type of person. Gave this type of person the benefit of the doubt. Did this, did that. Um, Other than that,
That's
I
why
don't
I don't
really
like
care.
to participate behind the scenes. That's why. Because it gets messy.
Yeah, and even then, like, you know, even as them, we don't talk about no like people and shit, but we be talking about content. You know, if a situation happened, yeah, you know, we'll talk about it, but like, nah, ain't no planning, no takedown of
No
nobody, no shit
scheming.
like
Yeah.
that. I'm straight, man. I
But
got
like
kids,
issues will
my
always
wife.
arise though. I feel like
Yeah,
sometimes like yeah, just like issues just will arise. It just is what it is.
yeah,
But
that's life.
there's some good people on here that have some really good content that don't have like that I'm like, wow, a lot of people will say it like you should have a lot more like followers.
Hmm.
You should have a lot more engagement because this is like good, but they don't because maybe YouTube hasn't pushed them out in the algorithm. It hasn't hit yet. It's not that they're not worthy of it because people are. It just hasn't hit
Yeah,
the
it's
algorithm.
just the way it runs.
Yeah.
You know, that's just like my one of my martial arts instructors. I mean, the baddest man to me on the planet. In the 70s now, and last time I tried, I still couldn't touch him. But he didn't have a lot of students. You know, he wasn't even really respected in the field, but when nobody fuck with him. He was just old school with the shit. He didn't conform. He didn't. So he kind of got blackballed. But one
Shout
of the
out to
baddest.
Tay Eats.
Shout out to Tay E. She in the building.
No, but Kalani's shouting her out wherever she is.
Oh, sweet.
She's got a
Yeah,
different
well, work.
schedule, so that's
Mm-hmm.
why she hasn't been around as much.
And
Uh,
that's the best part about, when, like, even, I know people want to put, groups in a bad content, right? But that's like we focus on this particular group, right? You know, once upon a time, you know, Tay would go hard for the group. It's not that she has to do what she has to do. She has to live her real life. So she can't do what she once did, right? So
mm,
somebody else steps up, whether it's Commander, whether it's, me, what I mean? We're gonna step up. We gonna show love to the group regardless. Just because, she has to do what she has to do. She has a real life, but make no mistakes about it. We always gonna care about her. We always gonna support her however we can, and that's just it. But we also have to support, what's being done here. She knows she needs us. We here, right? But at the same time, oh, I don't like saying but because it makes everything irrelevant. What I just said. Anyhow, we have to continue to show the support to the other people that's doing this. You know what I mean? Like just imagine if Word is up here by himself. Y'all know he'll have a conversation, but then like, you know what, man, I'm out, and just hit the end and like you ain't even finished the whole thing. No,
mm,
but that's the thing. With that's the one thing that we truly miss about Tay. Tay will make it comfortable enough for Word to have a conversation. She'll challenge the conversation. She'll add to it with a challenging question, or as she would say, play devil's advocate, things like that to keep Word on his toes, right? She's not here to do
Yeah.
that right now. I
Lady
mean,
Shade too.
right?
Inquisitive minds.
Yeah, them questions like, wait a minute, because Lady Shay be trying to get me on her panel all the time. She be like, wait, I got a question. I'm like, all right, go ahead, ask your question. But that's the thing. When you're trying to build something, you build it to where, the host is comfortable and the panel is comfortable. And it should make the watchers or the subscribers or the chat comfortable. That's all we're trying to do. But you know, that's the greatest thing that I believe that Tay had always, and she still does, but she does it at the magnitude that she used to. But that's the thing that she would do. That was her greatest attribute to make the people comfortable, even when things go left. She'll have that comfort, like, you know what, yo, let's turn it down a little bit. Let me take over. Let me ask this question to Word. All right, Word, you back on schedule. Keep it going. They have that rapport like that. So as much as we want her here, we miss her. We just want her to be her best, and that's what she's doing right now.
man,
I
just
think
tell the truth.
everybody loves Tay, but I don't know if
Just,
that's just because I love Tay.
just tell the truth. Tay was more like my handler. That wasn't funny. Okay.
I know out of the mouth of Word, because she gonna call you tomorrow. Nope. If you like, oh, y'all
I
ain't.
was,
Oh, it wasn't me. Nope. I'm not going
no,
to
Tay.
HR tomorrow. I'm not.
No, she cool though. I was just talking to her earlier. She told y'all she got the new job. That's why she ain't really been posting like that. Y'all go check. She put an upload up earlier. She didn't do a premiere, but it's an upload. Y'all go check that upload up. She had Little Mama in it.
She had
I
what?
seen her.
Little
I
Mama.
seen. I seen
Little
her. That
man?
was
No,
little
her
mama.
daughter. Yeah, Little Mama.
Oh, okay. Okay. Little
Yeah,
mama, that's
yeah.
someone.
That's her daughter.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, okay. Her baby. Her baby girl.
Hmm.
Yeah, the big. Hmm. And I was like, yo, that was dope. Like that's crazy. Like I'm like, Tay, you looking young with her. Y'all look like sisters. Like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, y'all
Mm-hmm.
just that's your twin. Like you know what I mean. But shout out to
Man,
Tay.
when I seen her biting that burger, I'm looking like, why her hamburger look ashy? Oh, what the fuck is this great damn burger come from? That shit look ashy as hell.
Yo, you see now you on your petty top. See this Coach D was never petty. I'm gonna just say that Coach D wasn't this petty ever.
Mm.
Ever,
Coach D was
ever.
not petty like
Coach D is
that.
different, baby.
Coach D was like, nope, yeah, and we're gonna go ahead and go right to the chakras. Like really? Hi, hi, Coach. What up, though, Coach? It wasn't no what up, though. It was like, yo, it's Coach D. We
I
going
was
right to the
fine with
ground.
Coach. There's nothing wrong with Coach D.
It ain't nothing.
Still
Nah,
the word.
no, it was not. You stop that, Commander. That was not the word. That was not. That was Sergeant Slaughter. You gonna follow it this way. Just go.
Government
Rule
pop
one.
pop up.
Chakra one. We're gonna go to chakra two tomorrow. And that's an order. Like, oh my God. Drill sergeant. But
And
now,
that's the bottom line because Coach D said
mhm,
so.
that's what he was on too, just like that. But you know, but at the end of the day, man, that's all we trying to do though. We just trying to, we really want, a better everyone. A better you is a better us. We're trying our best to show you that that's possible. And like I said, the rest is up to everybody else. We can leave it on the table, but either you're gonna pick it up and apply it, or you just gonna leave it on the table. That's up to you guys. To you guys in the chat, you guys in the replay. It's up to you guys. But all input is not necessary, but it's asked because your input can make us better as well.
And remember, people, only you can prevent forest fires.
Yo, you so petty, man. Look at you. You so petty. Oh my God. Yo, you so petty. Knowing is half the battle. Okay, whatever.
G.I. Joe. Almost said it. Almost said it.
But it really is though, man. The more you know, man, the more you can actually apply to situations. You ain't gotta just go with the little bit that you was taught. It's always good to know. But that's why I tell people all the time, stop stunting your growth. Stop holding your mind to everything. Everything can be applied to something. Even if you don't think it's logical, just try and see if it works for you. If it don't work, you try it. And then you can keep it pushing. But stop making things impossible. Improbable is not
Right?
impossible.
Be open minded.
Hey, you know what? Gotta shout out to Goddess D. She had a good show earlier, and I didn't realize. You remember all them videos? I probably did about 5 or 6 videos on manipulation. You know, I erased all of them except for like two, I think,
Why? That's your
because
favorite word.
they had them drops in it. They had them, and I
Uh,
was trying to get remonetized, so I just started deleting a lot of stuff. I'm back up to 500 videos, bro.
Oh
You know,
my
I
wow.
deleted
gosh.
over. Bro, I deleted over 300 videos.
I just saw someone tonight. She dropped like 50 videos all at once. They were just all coming, coming, coming. I don't even know what she did. I'm subscribed, but I don't really follow her. But all her
Is
videos were
that
showing up
possible?
on my feed. It's possible. I don't know
Wow.
if YouTube's gonna flag her,
Yeah,
but yeah. Her name's OG
Wow.
Queen. Go look. There's like 50 drops. I don't
but you
know.
know
And they're
what she
all
could
like,
have did? She
what?
could have had them. She could have made
Like
them
scheduled
and
them?
had them unlisted. Yeah, had them unlisted and then just listed them.
Yeah, I don't know what she's doing. But they're all like 7 minutes, 8 minutes, 5 minutes. So I really don't know what she's doing. But
Where she
Yeah, it's
probably just
possible.
put up some lives. They got that new what is it? It's not on YouTube, but it's a new app where you can take your live and it'll chop it up into increments. So if she did that and it connects with YouTube, so if she actually did that and just dropped them, she could have did
Mm,
that. If you
maybe.
if you saying they like that 7 8 minutes, I would look and see if they like all associated, and that's probably
And
what happened.
they're all like named something different. Because I was like, is this the same video? No, they're all named something different.
What's your question, Lady Shay? We know you in
Lady
there.
Shay is
Hi,
in the
Lady Shay.
building. What up, Lady Shay?
Hi. What's your question? Let me stop because she gonna aim it for me. Here it come. Oh,
Young
it ain't come yet.
Riaz, what's up? Young Riaz in the house.
Good morning, Riaz. Yo, it's like I think it's like 7 8 o'clock
Dee, dee,
over
dee,
there.
dee, dee, dee. How is it possible to do the impossible of unplugging the logics of visions? What in the world?
She about to
How
do it
is it
live. I
possible
know
to
her.
do the impossible of unplugging the logics of visions? Hmm, I'm lost.
Hold
You
on.
got me lost.
What is you reading?
She's
Hold
always
on.
trolling us.
Lady Shay asked the question,
Okay, I got a
right? So,
question. How is
question,
it
Lady Shay.
possible
Mhm.
to do the impossible of unplugging the logics of vision? What would you consider the logic of vision? Because I don't even think your vision is logical. If science says that your brain flips your perception or your vision upside down, and that's why we see upside right, how can your vision ever be logical?
Whoa, your mic's tripping out.
Uh,
I think it's hitting with your other. You got two of them open. Maybe mute one.
yeah, the one I'm in two different rooms. Is it still messing up?
But it's going good with the background. I swear to you.
Um,
As soon as you do that, the light comes and hit the release word right at the middle. Excuse us for having a technical difficulty.
Hang in there, chat. Just lower the volume.
Chat, load of chat. Why is it possible to unplug? I was about to ask, why is it impossible? Impossible means it can't happen. I said improbable. I don't say impossible because there's only a very few things that's impossible. Unplugging somebody is not impossible.
I
That's
like
more of an
thinking. I don't
improbable.
like overthinking.
Yeah, that's just over anxious mind or a mind that just gathers too much. It's always going to compute. It's always want to compute something, compute, and it has that tendency to overanalyze, especially when you don't have control of what what your intake is of things. So it's always to that aspect. But I don't think it's impossible to unplug somebody or de-unplug the logic. It's just like YouTube. It would be like he just told everybody he dumped 300 videos. He just unplugged 300 videos. It's not impossible. When you want to unplug, you're going to do it. It's up to the individual. Or you could do
Okay,
it
you hear
and
me
make
now?
it happen. Okay, 1 2 1 2. He back in the
Okay,
building.
I'm back on the real mic. Okay, so I would say again, like when you talk about unplugging logic of visuals, you have to delineate because even that, like, are you talking about like why? Like logic is logic. Why would you unplug from logic? Um, what we're unplugging from is indoctrination. So if you want to talk about if you how you perceive things, like if you want to say the color red is something different, I mean, because that will be like, are you talking about in that context, or from what we visually see, how we logically perceive it? So that's why I say you have to put more context, but then I will have to ask, like, why? Like, is something
She
if you
said,
don't,
"How do you know?" She
go
said,
ahead.
"How do you know you want it, need it, or it's necessary? How do you know?" Is that a second question, or is that associated with the first question?
So need and necessary, necessary is the same thing. Need and necessary would be the same thing. And want, my question would be, can you, whatever you like, what is a want to you? You have to define want, because um again, we're talking about context. Like, when you say you want something, like, are you saying it's not, I want it but I don't need it? But if you want it, you need to do things to get to it, right? You need to do things. So, like, why not use want and need and concession instead of, like, why do we separate these things? Like, why are things separated? Who told us we should separate or use want without need, or if we need something, we shouldn't want to do whatever we need to do to get it? And I would be the first to tell you, a need has no want in it, but I can incorporate that motherfucker, right? If I need something, I'm gonna want the need to do to get it. I'm gonna want the need to do to get it. Again, we unplug it. We don't have to use things. Especially in the context it was given to us. We can utilize things, and that's where we at. We utilize things.
That part. I hope that helped, Lady Shay.
Not logical being a better you, correct? I'm just saying, huh? It's not logical to be a better you.
What do you mean? Wait,
She's
wait, wait.
trolling.
Huh?
She's trolling. I'm telling you.
Okay. No, what? Yes, Lady Shay.
Lady Shay,
What
get
is
your booty
it?
up here.
Right.
That
755. What's
755.
going on? 755.
What
I'm
up,
being trolled on
755?
somebody else's app.
Wait,
This is some bull.
but no, now you gotta define. Now, it's not logical to be a better you. That will be, I would say, I would put that behind self esteem. If it's not, if you can't logically perceive you can become a better version, would that be lack of self esteem, lack of self confidence? If that's a logical thought that you can't be better, um,
People
I
always can be better.
yeah. So,
Like, we're
like,
always learning.
I would have to go to the why. Not look at the what. If we look at what, it's not logical to be better. Why would someone think it's not logical to be better? Like, people think like that. Like, people will say, um, this is just the cards life has dealt me, and never try harder. Because they think they can't do better. So why even try? You know, um,
And some people think they're already good. They're already better.
and
They
they,
don't need anything else, but they
yeah,
don't know what they're missing. So
yeah. I thought like that. I
But
used
that's
to.
why a lot of people like villains. You know what I mean? Like the villain is always doing we always feel the villain is doing the most. In reality, he just trying to be his greatest self. You know what I mean? Like look at Joker. Joker just wanted to be his greatest self. Even if people didn't find him funny. He was just trying to be his greatest self. but he also elevated Batman because Batman had to be his greatest self to try to continuously take out the Joker. So it's
Hmm.
all about elevation. You got to
So who
want
was
that
better,
thing.
Joker or who was better?
Oh, bringing a better you, correct. I'm just I don't know. I read that wrong. I don't know. I read that wrong. Yeah, that's not logical. Bringing a better you.
Wait, let me help
All right,
word.
Lady Shay.
Look,
Report
y'all
to
know I
Y'all
HR.
know
can't.
he can't.
Y'all know I
Y'all
can't.
know he can't see. Hold
I
on.
can't see. Don't mind Polo Pink Pink.
What
I
she's
don't know.
saying is we should reword that, but I don't think anyone ever did. Somebody say that? Bring a better
Mm-mm.
you? I don't remember anybody saying that. A better you is a better us. I heard that part.
Wait, I missed all these questions. I just
See,
know she got questions.
I didn't know
Yet up.
how. I didn't understand. Like even when I read it, I thought it said, "Yet that's not logical." Being a better you, correct? And so I was thinking she was saying it's not logical being a better you, but she said bringing a better you. I don't know. Well, when I
Well,
read it,
being your greatest self is always, you know, I I mean,
I'm
unless you
still
could be
confused though
superb. What you confused about?
because it said yet that's not. So the yet is like she's saying. So is this like um
All right, we got to start at the top of the questions. We're gonna go back.
Is this like mind confusion?
What is overthinking if you're just thinking on basis? Right, that's where it started from. Can you take response? Oh, go up a
okay.
little.
This is overthinking what we're doing right now.
No, because we're trying to understand what she's saying.
you know you want it, need it,
It started. It
or
started
you
here, right? Okay, it
for your
started here.
vision.
How is it possible to do the impossible of unplugging the logics of vision? Then her next question is, what is possible for unplugging? Is it possible to unplug? Can you take responsibility of unplugging? Then it's what is overthinking if you're just thinking on
Girl, you asking
basics.
too quick. You know I can't even see, so I can't even read that damn fast.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
No,
just
it's
reading.
not
I'm
that
just
hard.
reading the
No,
question.
not Drew. I'm talking about when she typed it. Like I can't. You gotta come up on the panel.
What is overthinking? If I just read that, if you're thinking it's on basic, how do you know you want it, need it, or it's necessary? We answered that one. Your vision is a better. I think she was asking, is your vision a better you? Then it goes, yet that's not logical. Bring bring a better you. Correct. I'm just asking.
Wait,
She said, I,
Are you trying to
I think
ask why is words vision a better is better? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't know why we be MIA. It's highlighted, ma'am. Gary Y, Miss Commander High. A want is a need. A want is a need to be which is the best of me. A want is a need to be which is the best of me. Okay.
All right,
Wants
you're
and
right, Lady
need.
Shay.
I
We'll
did,
just leave it at that. You're
Commander.
right.
Oh my God, Commander! I did this the other day. I was on her I was on her panel, and somebody. What's his name? Was his name Noble? That's who it was. Word.
no is. Oh my god.
So yeah. So I said the same thing you said. Do you know the word popped up on
Hell
or
no. No, no, no. Hell
he
to
popped on
no.
the panel like, wait a minute,
No,
no, I ain't understand what y'all was talking about for 2 hours. I'm like, oh my
no.
God, him and Noble gonna go at it. So Lady Shay's supposed to do a part 2 to that episode. I don't know when it's coming, but word like, nah, I don't understand it. You want to get deep? Let's get deep. I'm like, this is the word I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
He like, well,
I ain't trying to get deep. Oh no. Fucking with me, you better put a motherfucking diving suit on. We about to get into this shit. Let's get it. Got that? Give me the shit.
Lady Shay was like, yo, this is good. But Gary, why are you so quiet? I said, no, I'm just listening. I'm letting them have it. Go ahead. I'm observing. Go ahead. I'm gonna let them have it. Get at it. Oh my God, that was so dope. Lady Shay, shout out to you. Appreciate you. Love you.
At first, I couldn't even get 3 words in. Like, well, I know. I ain't know.
Oh,
Bro, I ain't even said nothing yet. God damn, bro. Why ain't trying to get deep? Like, bro, this shit ain't deep to me. This shit ain't even mud water, bro. Now you want to get deep? What comes after duality? Let's play. I want to play a game. That's the type of shit I was on. Like, okay. You want to play a game? Let's like shit. I've been fucking with y'all, but you let's go. Let's go. You want to get deep?
They start asking them questions. Oh my God, Commander, I was so quiet. Ooh. Oh my God, we're in that night. He's a trip. See, look, Lady Shay said, yeah, that was a super dope. Build that was dope. I know.
We need press. That's
Right.
dumb.
Man, I've been looking
Riders,
like,
what's up, Riders?
Riders, what up, son?
What up, writers?
Oh my God, but that was so. I was like, oh, we gonna be on here all night. It's gonna be 5 o'clock before Lady Shay got her. She's like, wait,
Man, Shay like,
I'm
hell
on
no.
6%. She said, nope, I'm on 6%. She probably was on 96. She like, nope, I'm on 6%.
They like,
They're not doing it to me.
I ain't doing with y'all too crazy, motherfuckers. Get the hell out of here. Fuck on. I'm trying to go see them blew my high. Like, Shay like, all right, natural.
Hashtag if you know, you know. Shout out to the triple doubles and the double triples.
Lady Shay wins every time.
Look, man, I was sitting there chilling, listening. It was some good dialogue, you know. And then I'm looking like, hold on, bro. No, you just didn't. Don't do that. Nah, bro. And then Gary like, oh, I agree. I'm like, oh hell no. I'm like, goddamn on that. I don't agree with nothing. Not one thing. I don't agree with nothing. Now I was just being an asshole. Honestly.
Gary, he just surrendered. That's just surrendering. He waved his white flag.
I did what Commander just did.
He's like, "Fuck it, you win."
Yeah, you right, because I ain't even going there with you, because you look, Commander. I said this is what I said to him. I said, Commander, I said, let me ask you a question. Do you need to breathe? You can't ask me that. That's what I said. Oh my God, yes I can. I just asked you. Do you need to breathe? Do you want to breathe or do you need to breathe? No, you can't ask me that. We're like, oh no, hold on, wait. I said, go ahead, word, take it. I said, go ahead, word, take it. I'm done. I'm good. He's like, all right, I'm gonna take it.
But see, this is all I did. This is all I did. When I came up there, this is all I was saying. Like, they was talking about want need. And I'm looking like, if he was saying like a want is greater than a need, like, nah, bro. I don't even believe in that concept, right? But when you do stuff like that, me personally, because I'm a practitioner of a lot of different things, is irresponsible. And to even have someone or to influence someone to put a want over a need and not understand even in any want is a need. If you want something, it's things you need to do to obtain it. So to say the desire of want is greater than need is like you comparing it when it's associated. It works together. Like, let's be responsible. Let's give people the proper tools so they can benefit. Let's do that versus just being right about some shit. Right. So that was the only point I was making. Like it's not about being right. It's about giving people the right information. If it don't come from me, it don't come from me. But
Yeah. How are we learning? Like, how are we
yeah,
applying this?
I agree with
yeah.
that.
And I'm like me personally, I'm gonna start challenging people. Well, show me how that shit work in real life. Show me that shit. I can show you. I can show you everything I say. I can show you. Now you show me. You show me that. You know, show me that shit. When I talk about a relationship, well, my wife is in there sleep. I promise you, I can go in there and take the mic and be like, "Baby, how much you love me? Do you adore me?" She'll be like, "Yeah, I just hate you right now." My wife will
Yeah.
tell you. My wife worship. So when I tell you some tools or things you can use as far as a relationship building and growing. Oh, I'm not saying our relationship perfect. She just perfect for me. We work on things, we communicate, we talk, we have ups and downs. Her mother and father just passed away. She went through some straight. You don't think she
Absolutely.
just snapped some days and cussed me out?
No relationship is perfect.
You know what? It's some days where she was just emotional and she just took shit out on me. Right? I could have got upset and mad, like, hold on, man, I don't deserve that shit. No, I understood what she was going through. Right?
Yeah,
And I
let's
took that shit.
learn how to
Yeah.
deal with
Now,
people that are not perfect.
is it right or is it wrong? It's not about what's right or wrong. It was necessary. You know, because after that, you know what she did? She came back. She said, "Babe, I am so sorry. Like, I don't know. I know what you was going through. You know, and
Of
I can't
course.
understand that shit. I got my mother and my father. I don't know how
Mm.
they feel. So only thing I can do is help you because I love you. And I signed up for this shit. I knew you was crazy before I married you. And I still did it. So it's just what comes with it. Yo crazy ass. But
Shout out to Mr.
you
Word.
know, that's my
Shout
man.
out to
Right.
Mr. Word.
And she deal with my shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
and that's
My
what it
She
mother-in-law
really
says
shout out
that
to Mr. Word.
you don't have to understand women, you just have to love them.
is.
That's
Hey,
what my mother-in-law
But that
says.
and
I agree
find
with
one.
that.
And you know what? To be honest with you, find one that's worth. Someone who, when you just love them, they go appreciate that shit. Because some women just think they're just supposed to be loved, and they don't appreciate you doing that shit. My wife does.
Mm.
So if she cuts me out, she come back and apologize. Usually she got some food or something else. I ain't about to say all over here business. But anyway, you know, make a brother happy. So I'm good. Go ahead, cuss me out all you want. You'll pay for it later. And he said, okay, let me shut up.
Yeah, because
Shout out to
no,
young
because
Leah.
no, because I mean, I can't speak for the ladies, right? But for most men, when you incorporate love, it's an endurance thing, right? Because you got to deal with certain things. You got to deal with the outside world. You got to deal with the inside world. You got to deal with mood swings as far as what goes
Don't
on in
say
the
it.
house.
Hmm.
No, no. I'm saying what goes on in the house as far as the one day that things might get difficult in the
Life.
house.
It's just
That
life.
for the wife. So it's not about nothing else but just life, like Commander's saying. But at the same time, the man has to endure all of that because sometimes we have to be a punching bag. It's not like you know it's all right for men to dump on the wife, even though we do like this job is
Same
making me
thing for
so
the man.
freaking mad. Right, it's the same thing. So that's the part of love that people don't want to deal with is the endurance part. And everybody think it's all gonna be smelling like roses. It ain't gonna smell like roses. Some days it's gonna smell like somebody passed gas. It's gonna smell like straight poop. You got to deal with that. You either gonna clean it up and get rid of it, and go on to the next day, or you just gonna leave. Which if it's not for you, don't be involved with it. That's what makes love the thing that people cherish the most because it's always going to have a good day. It's always going to have a bad day. We just want the good days to be more than the bad days. It's whether it's in a relationship, whether it's this app, whether it's the friendships whatever it is, you want the good to outweigh the bad. And that's any relationship. Nothing is perfect, but your job is to make sure that the good outweighs the bad. Even at your job, if you got a high pay, a high grossing business, there's gonna be days that you ain't gonna make, but a certain amount. It ain't gonna be at your high at its highest all the time. Your endurance is what's gonna make you last. That's why I always tell people the race is never given to the swift nor the strong, but those who endure to the end. You got to endure all of the obstacles in order to finish that race. And when it's finished, if everything is on top, you win. If you don't, then you got to take that charge into the game.
Yeah, you have to recognize things for what they are and not take things personal.
Hold on, she's
People
coming back,
have
y'all.
bad
She coming
days.
back. She
Who did
So I
coming
that?
would
back.
have,
Man, I'm
even
just
with that, so
Lady
can y'all
Shay.
hear me okay?
Oh, he back outside. We blew. All right, come on, you
I gotta let,
Timu.
I gotta let the dog out. Hold on, bro. She going crazy, bro.
What is your question, Lady Shay? I didn't see the question. Is which one is the question? You keep talking about I ain't answer
We
it.
need to start asking questions to Lady Shay. We got to
I
hit her
do
with a
all the time.
question for every question
I
she
promise
has.
you, I do all the time because she's great at. Well,
I got a question for you, Shay. Can you hit the corn? It's a corn. It's a corn.
do I think
She
I'm
said,
Batman or the Joker? I don't
is
know.
I'm the
there,
Joker.
well,
I used to
is
be
there
Batman,
an
but you
understanding?
motherfuckers done brought the Joker out.
Oh, hell
That's what
no.
y'all did. Tried to be Batman. Tried to be the Gotham Knight.
I
But
don't
He
want
no.
to be
said, no,
Batman.
you don't, Gary.
No, I don't. What?
I don't even know.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't
about to
know
ask
either.
this.
You just don't, Gary. That's it, okay? You just don't.
That's it. I don't do nothing with this thing.
So my question is this, and then I'm gonna answer your question. My question is for clarity. What is motion to you? What does motion mean to you?
Motion. Motion
Wait,
is
motion,
dancing.
Motion.
Ain't that what the question was? What's the difference, or was the understanding the difference between emotions and motion? Like controlling emotion and controlling motion?
Oh,
Are you saying your emotions are I mean your emotions are you inquiring that your emotion is influenced by your emotion? Is that what you and so if you control one, you control both. If that's what you're saying, if that's what you're inquiring. Because emotions are energy and motion, which spiritual body we functioning out of. And the motion is considered the direction, I guess. That's what I'm saying. You have to define motion, how you look at motion. So, like, would you consider motion action? So, are you saying, what's the difference controlling your action and controlling your emotion? Um, Now, if you saying if you identify motion as into action, then that's a horse of a different color. You know, um,
Writers, I'm gonna need you to start a hashtag free commander.
free commander.
not my
Oh,
dog.
Emotions invoke emotions.
It can, but if you get control of your emotions, I be feeling the type of way all the time. I don't react to it though. I'm more of a
And
responder. So I
motions can
mean,
also invoke emotions, vice versa. Slow motion for you.
free
Gary.
commander. Free
so
commander.
it's just how you associate it. Oh, this is what I wanted to say earlier. I told y'all to so remind me in 10 minutes. Y'all failed. I just want y'all to know you failed at that. Okay, you
I
failed.
wasn't here.
Hold on, no,
Yes,
hold
you
on.
were.
First of all, no, hold on. See, he be doing this on purpose. There was no time limit. He said he had to write it down, and that was it.
Mm. I said I'm gonna write
You
it
ain't.
down. Y'all remind me to bring it back up in 10, 20 minutes. Go back. I'm gonna get the timestamp. I'm gonna get the timestamp.
All right, go ahead, get
Cause
it.
look. My short term memory is gone, but I remember that. Okay, I don't remember much, but I
You
remember
gotta fake it till you make it.
Right.
that.
Right.
So I'm gonna get this time stamp after the show over. I'm gonna point it out to you. Don't worry. Oh, you know
All
I'm
right,
gonna
what do you
do it.
want to talk about?
So
Well, what is?
this is what I wanted to say earlier, and we far off context, and I forgot exactly what we was talking about, but I looked at my note and I remember what I wanted to say about what we was talking about. But what we was talking about is unknown to me. But this is what I wanted to say about what I don't know what we was talking about.
You wrote it
Most of
down. Say it.
the time, most of the time, when people look for things, they tend to find it, right? But it's what they look for. So most time people look for things that go with their ideology or their narrative. And when they find it, they use it without contrasting. And that be the problem because just because it resonate with us don't mean it's right. You know.
You mean
So
without like questioning it? You mean?
yeah, without questioning. Like even research. Well most people like if I have three people on here, like look, it's a lot of things black people ain't get credit for throughout history, right? But if some shit black people be trying to claim, I'll be like, bro, we ain't that ain't us. Like, nah, that ain't us, man. Oh, it said right here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it do. But did you cross reference it? Oh, okay, that's not us. Once you do the research, you just wanted to look find something that say that you being a victim. You know, you just want to find something that say you right about the point you're trying to make. And we call that adductive reasoning, right? So that's why I was saying it's important to understand these uh, reasoning concepts, how people formulate ideas. A lot of times, people will come up with feelings or thoughts, and then they go try to clarify and justify them. And just because some information say they right, they are run with it, right? But then when you start trying to use that information against somebody who know the shit, then you kind of look silly because everything you're saying is like a hypothesis or a feeling. Now you done found some article didn't see that the person who wrote it was crazy as hell, and now you looking crazy. That's why I don't use deductive reasoning. I prefer deductive reasoning. I rather tell you exactly what I'm about to do, and then build upon that with facts. You know, some people use inductive reasoning. And what inductive reasoning is, you lead to it. So you will use facts, but it's still a hypothesis, right? And sometimes it can be right or sometimes it can be wrong. The major difference is with deductive reasoning, you're using the fact and then you're going back to the resources to prove that you were right. You see what I'm saying? That makes sense.
No, yeah. You know
I
what?
stopped listening.
Between that and the
But
mic,
you,
I just appreciate this because this is you like the mad scientist right now. You really went back into the archive. Like I'm gonna stamp this, and you really want this is when you at your best. That you be like, oh, hold this part right here, hold it, and then you just go into it. You be making up words. You know, you become a lexicon. You just making up words.
Making up words.
Nobody know what the hell you talking about, but I'm sitting there following along. Like, okay, I know he trying to make a point because I'm trying to remember what we was talking about at the same time. But he just throwing out words. Like, "Da, da, 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 da." Yeah, if you know what I'm saying, I'm like, I do, but I got to remember what we was talking about. You know, but I think we was talking about at that time the context of words. If I'm not mistaken, we was talking about the content of words because we was talking about how wants and needs, and you don't want to you trying to put it together, and you know because we have been putting it one against the other instead of trying to make it work together. And then you're like, hey, I got a question. I'm like, okay, go ahead. What's your question? But yeah, I mean, it's all about content. How you gonna send me to HR? I'm in two HRs and I ain't even know it. That's crazy. Um,
what happened?
it's about
Oh, somebody
yeah.
backstage. I'm coming back in.
Huh? Oh,
Oh, I
Lady
thought you
Shay
said
put me
somebody was
in her HR.
backstage.
No,
Is that
Lady
writers
Shay put
came
me
to
in her
save
HR.
me?
I've been putting in HR. I ain't even do
Oh, I'm
nothing, but
coming
it's okay.
back. There's somebody back there. I don't know. Did y'all say somebody back there? I don't see nobody.
Who's there? Kalani, is that you?
Lady Shade, that's you.
That's a dope.
I can't see nobody in the back. It's your channel. How we gonna see what's in your background?
Because my
Word is the
phone in my pocket
bouncer.
and I'm walking back in the house.
Oh, yeah, he messing with
He's the
me.
bouncer and he left the door unattended.
Oh, it's right. Right is backstage. She said.
Okay.
Riders came to save me.
Okay. She said she's not backstage. Okay. No, I thought he said somebody was backstage.
Oh, I said. Oh, I'm out. Oh, it's supposed to be not. My bad.
Spread
I've
the
been around
word.
work.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I'm happy to see my brother in the chat just chilling and rocking out. Shout out to Kalani, man.
Shout out. He been rocking. He been adding. He been adding input, and he
Oh,
he's supporting.
Kalani is financially petty. He ain't playing.
He's a guru.
Listen, this is what I want. I want to listen to things that I can understand that will help better me in like that are beneficial that I can use in my daily life. That I can understand.
Okay, so give me some aspects of
Mm,
life where you feel um you can benefit from, like that you want to add.
okay. Like, I mean, just like everyday things, like when you talk about anything, relationship or finances, or like, I think the one thing where people maybe don't get on board or they're like stuck, I feel like people are stuck and they don't know how to get from maybe where they're at to where you're at or what you're, like how Gary said, there's some things that are beneficial, but people don't even know it. Like, I don't know what way you said it, Gary.
And
They
and
think they don't need it or,
they don't need it. And you said something earlier, people need to be open minded. And I believe that's where it starts. Like you have to have uh some some sort of desire, because if you don't think you need anything, then anything that come your way, you ain't even gonna be open to it.
so is that something you can get people to open up, or that's something that has to totally 100% come from them?
Is to get people to open up, you have to develop a why. People need a why. Why should they listen to you? So it couldn't, it for me, I have limitations, right? So my limitation is I function more on an individual level. Everybody good at what they do. It's people like Tony Robinson who can resonate with a crowd. Me, I like to be more intentional because I don't see how I can't manipulate people doing that, because now is not for me to do that. It is just I have to make you want something, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm
But
trying to
but don't you think Tony Robinson's like he benefits a lot of people? Like it's beneficial what he does?
honestly, I think it's a placebo.
Okay, but regardless, even if it's a placebo,
But
I don't
what's his
think.
intent?
he has helped a lot of people.
I mean, has he really?
But
Well, there's lots of
my
people that
question would be,
claim it.
what's his
I don't know.
intent? But
Like
my
even
question would be, what's his intent though? You know what I mean?
Alana's
In these cases it's about intent.
But it
he
doesn't
Because if he
matter the
just
person's intent. Or like you're saying, like, does he have like malintent behind it?
like is his
yeah,
intent to help people or to help himself?
Can
You know,
somebody help you and still help themselves?
yes,
Yes.
yes, yes, they can do
Yes.
it.
Can
They
they make
can do it.
money financially and still be, useful to people even though they're making money off of you? Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, you go like purchase services all the time. People making money and then you're getting a benefit. You're
it
purchasing the benefit basically kind of.
is like for me when I look at Tony Robbins, it's just that and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying ethically, I don't like if I sat down and talked to him, I'd probably understand more. But from my perspective, I don't see, and that can be my own ignorance. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest. That can be my own ignorance. I don't know. I haven't never talked to the man, but from what I see, um, is the reason I say is a placebo because I bought some of his works, like his workbooks, and looked at it and practiced it. It was within this group I was in, and it never it gave you enough to come back. You see what I'm saying? It
It's
like
not
just
everything, right? It's supposed to like
um
motivate you
yeah, that's
to
what
get to the
enough.
next step.
But and then like the way I motivate people is to teach them how to be self motivated. His motivation is like giving you fuel. When it run out, you got to come back and get some more. I'm more or
Yeah.
less teaching you how to make the fuel. You see what
Okay,
I'm saying?
so
So everything you said is correct. Like I said, it can be my own ignorance. That I don't know. So I'm not saying like he don't help people. I'm pretty sure he do, but it's enough to make people come back, and that's how he
But
make
yeah,
money. He get you to keep coming
right.
back.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's the intent though. See, now if you making money on being dependent, your manipulation, like, almost, not to be, rude or anything. It's like, yo, I need you, like you like my drug, like I need my fix. Well, where
but you
word
can't
is
give
coming,
everything at once.
but
You
that's
can't
the
give
but
it
that's
all
the
at once because that's too much
but
to handle.
yeah, but at the we understand that, but his intent is to fill his pockets, where you can do something and have no attributes about it. Like, for example, word comes on here, he'll tell you all the time, like, I do this, like, on his business side, he does this and gets paid for it. His intent on here is the total opposite of it. He'll do it, because he feels the people that's rocking with him,
Are
they
beneficial.
want it enough to benefit from it, and then he feels needed at the same time, so he can give it with no strings attached.
So this is
There's no
like
strings
volunteer
attached.
work, like
For
charity work,
that
like volunteer
that
work.
that's how he may view that.
Well,
Well,
I
he's
wouldn't
right
even.
there.
I wouldn't even say that. I feel like if I put it into people, people put it into me. So it's like if I come on and offer what I have, my intent is for people to offer me what they got, and that's what y'all doing now. We all
And
got
that
different skills and trades, and we can all better one another. So on here is like that's why I was always more personable, like me being a word versus me business, or even in real life. My intent is different. My intent is to come build with people, and I'm open to build different ways. Like in real life, on a project or something I'm doing, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't just offer, anyone anything, or I wouldn't take anything. No, it has to be more intentional. We doing this. What do you have to offer? Okay, I don't need that. I don't need you. Okay, what do you have to offer? Okay, I need that. Okay, you can come. You know what I'm saying? That's how I am in like with my businesses in real life. But on here, it's like, okay, what do you have to offer? Okay, I don't need it, but we're building a network. Maybe someone else around me may need it. So yeah, that's useful. What do you have? Okay, cool. I need that, and this is what I have to offer. Even the person that has something I don't need, I'm still willing to offer because later on, someone that need me might need them too. You know what I'm saying? It's like building a network
But
with
you're
this.
talking about two different things because like building a network is one thing, and
Mhm.
then teaching the people something that's beneficial to them is a whole different thing without
I agree
requiring
with that.
anything from
No,
them,
it's
right?
bartering. I'm offering my expertise.
Or his
Right.
resources.
I'm offering me as a resource. So what I'm saying is I'm giving that, and like I said, it's different on here because like yeah, I'm putting myself out there, but like I want to network, so I'm doing. That's the purpose of me doing. That's my reward. It's like fishing. Okay, I put the bait on here. I'm gonna throw this reel out. I might catch something or I might not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, if I catch something, then I reel it in. I got a fish. But if I don't, okay, I reel it in and try again later. So that's how it is every time I come on live. Either I'm gonna meet people who I can build with, or I'm not. You know, um, but me doing my thing, I'm displaying myself. I'm showing what I have to offer. So when I come on here, I try to say at least one or two meaningful things, so people be like, "Oh yeah, he is a value." And then people come say, "Hey, I'm valuable too. Check me out." Then somebody else say, "I'm valuable too. Check me out. I can do this. Oh, look what I can do. Oh, look what I can do." And then we all looking at what each other can do. You know,
That's the
like
networking part. So
yeah.
the average person
Because
that's just tuning in to try to learn something that
Then
benefits them.
and you know what
right,
they
like
will do? If they benefit, then they go tell somebody else, and then they
Yeah.
go can
mhm,
benefit.
And then you grow
So
a
even,
community.
but the person they tell might come over and can benefit me. You see what I'm saying?
right,
So that's
like
the whole, like, I'm
right,
willing to give to receive. I'm giving in hopes to receive, basically.
right.
So Lady
But
Shay has,
no,
is it possible?
go ahead. Oh my God, Lady Shay. Yes, Lady Shay.
Is it possible to have a complete thought? I think that's to everyone's standard,
Not here.
because I think a complete thought would be different from like me to someone else. Just the way I process things. It might take me a day or two to complete a thought. It may, but that's how that's what
It's
the
intentional.
tools I'm wired with. That's because of what I know. But someone's thought process may be shorter than mine. So they might complete a thought within minutes. So I think that's all on the individual. Kalani, stop hiding in the bushes. Can someone communicate to a stubborn person, or is it easier to just show them something? I mean, I guess if you got the patience,
Nope,
and
because
then
I don't have that. I shut down. I ain't doing it. I promise you, I stopped that a long time ago. Thanks to the word, he showed me that. It's no good.
what's
You get tired.
important for me is more important to show than to say. Me personally, it's more
Mm.
important for me to show than to say.
Yeah.
Easier to show something instead of communicate, because it don't work when folks are shut down. Hey,
Yeah. How do you get the people that are shut down, that are stuck? How do you get them out of that part?
I know.
You, yeah, word don't right.
I
So
know.
like it goes back to what word we would call expectations. I don't have the expectation, right? I just throw it out there. What if it sparks somebody, then it sparks somebody. That's the change that they need to spark. I don't need to spark. I'm just putting it out there for somebody to spark. Excuse me, that's like when most people go to church, right? And they never been to this church before, and the pastor just come out of the clear blue sky and say something that resonate with that person. That's what makes the person
Yeah.
come back to that church.
Yeah.
So it's a spark that makes them, yo, how did you know that? I never spoke to you a day in my life, and you just hit my soul. And that's what makes them go back. So it's a spark of
Hmm.
something that makes them go back. So that's the for me, that's the only way you can get to that person that's willing to not reprogram or relearn or whatever. Something has to resonate with them and say, you know what? That hit me, so I'm a keep coming, and then they'll start applying things because that one word resonated with them to where they'll keep coming back and applying and applying and applying and applying. That's how that goes for me anyway. That's my logic.
And yeah, like I said, if people shut down, then I ain't got the time. But like what he said, that spark, it got to be some type of desire within them to want to in the first place. So you have to find something um, and that's all on an individual level. You have to find somebody's why or help them develop a why. Sometimes you think, people having kids, like, oh, that's a big enough why, and it's not. Everybody why gonna be different. So, like I said, I ain't got no time. If it's somebody I love, then I indulge. But just some random person, I'm straight.
Yes, it's different strokes for different folks.
What's one way you can explain that helps each person with taking a
An
approach?
approach to unlearning the relearn. Unlearning. I can't. You can't explain it. Like you could, like it's like if we come up here, right, and 10 people is up here, and we keep having the same conversation. Uh, it's just like I just said. Something has to hit you to where, okay, well, in the beginning, like if we talking about religion, in the beginning, God said, "Let us," right, and then word comes in and say, well, the actual word is Elohim. It's plural. So now you saying, well, why did they make God individual instead of plural? Then you go on and do the research. You might go and read this book or that book or that book or that book to find the information. The spark was the translation that word had gave you, right? So instead of you thinking God is just the individual, you say God is, plural, and you want to find out more about the plural. And then you go ahead and, all right, what book says God is plural? And then you start reading and reading and reading and reading and reading. And then it's like, okay, that's how you start the relearning process. It has to be a spark that, you know what, that's you said that and it made me think about A, B, and C. The same way how we was talking earlier and Word had to stop and say, let me write this down. He said he told us to remind him, whatever. But the fact that something sparked him to write down whatever we was talking about, that sparked him to do that. If it didn't spark him, he would have never wrote it down and came back and asked the question. That's how you do. It's that type of process that allowed you to unlearn and relearn. It takes that type of thing in order for that motion to start.
And I'm not trying to tell y'all how to manipulate people, right? But a lot of times what people do is they fulfill a need that the person can't fulfill for themselves. You know, so if I can show you that I accomplished something that you can't, usually that motivates people. Okay, he's showing me he did it and I couldn't do it, so let me learn what he did so I can do it. If it's a need, okay, you struggling, you can't make money. Let me show you how to make a lot of money real quick, and it's easy. Look, I did it. You see a lot, and people, time, but a lot of times that motivate people. Like, okay, shit, let me try that. I can just do this. I can just do that. It's something quick and easy, and you can make a lot of money. I ain't gotta go to school to make money. I ain't got you. You see what I'm saying? Like if you can manipulate that or fulfill a need that they can't fulfill themselves, a lot of times that motivate people or influence people. Um, but I'm not trying to tell y'all how to
Yep.
manipulate people. Emotions. If you can tap into a person's emotions, then Kalani said, can y'all explain the difference talking and explaining? Because folks accept it differently. So I would say, a lot of people, Kalani, you petty. A lot of people, they think they explaining, but they really just talking because they don't know what the hell they talking about to explain. So I would say, if a person, this is how you know if a person is explaining versus talking. If a person can break down the steps on how to get to something, right? I can sit here and tell y'all like, to be at spiritual peace, you just got to do it. You gotta want it. You gotta, you just got to be at peace with the earth. You just got to be at total zen. You got to align your chakras. I can say all that and telling y'all that you need to center yourself, or I can explain how to do it. You got to meditate. You got to align yourself, and give you the steps. You do this first, do that, do that, do that. That's explaining when you're breaking things down, into detail, when you delineate, when you tell someone how to get from point A to point B. I mean, from point A to point B to point C, all through the alphabet, all until you get to Z. Talking is just saying, "Hey, you at A, you need to get to Z." I hope that tapped in. I mean, explained. So excitement to something is where it calls or pulls someone in. That's one of the things. Um, it can be excitement, it can be fear. You know, fear of make people do stuff, or you know. So yeah, that's definitely one of the things. Is that excitement or uncomfortableness? It depends. Because like I said, fear. Some people have the symptoms of excitement when they fear, and some people have the symptoms of fear when they excited. Heart racing, pounding. Um, Very
I
question.
concur. I concur.
Talking is saying something that has no point versus explaining is so someone has clarity to communicate. Hmm.
Wait, what? Talking is saying something that has no point. Explaining it so someone has
Good point.
clarity to communicate. Okay. Okay.
Yes, indeed. Fear creates excitement in a different way. You're right on that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the symptoms would be similar. It's just the intent of the emotion. You know, is it positive or is it negative? So yeah,
Lady Shay going live tomorrow. She thinks she's slick.
Lady Shay probably gonna go live now. But let me get my behind off. I ain't know we was on here for 3 hours.
Good
Yeah,
night,
Uh-huh.
Nine.
yeah,
Good night,
yeah.
chat.
Welcome back, word. Chat. Where you at? Good night,
Hey,
nine.
hey, hold on. I got to do this one time because I didn't
Here we go.
monetize the
Yeah.
video. I did not monetize the video, and I'm still looking. I cannot find a beat, and I'm so mad because I love this beat. But y'all know what it is. Man, that is like a perfect beat, bro, and I can't find nothing even comparable to that, man.
Shout out to Commander. She's such a man. She's so awesome. She is so awesome. She don't know how much she is valued. I'm serious
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
I don't even think like her input, her personality, man, she is valued. Shout out to Commander once again, y'all. Shout out to Commander.
Shout out to Commander, the General, the Minister of Defense, HR. That's my nine. That's my nine. Man, Commander, you appreciate it so much, man. Um, yeah, yeah. I can't even express how much I appreciate Commander. She one of them real ones. Not only real, it's like she I this is what I appreciate the most about Commander. Um, she'll tell you when your breath stinks. She'll tell you, and that right there is rare, where people just express themselves freely, in a respectful manner, but it's just genuine, it's not out of malice. And she just tell you how it is. She's not, apologetic. She just her, that authentic, just being authentic, man. That right there is so undervalued, and that's just one that's what makes everything else about her sweeter. You know what I'm saying? But that's the one
Mhm.
thing. Even I, was missing. Because I was holding back. Commander. She ain't holding back. You know. So that motivates and creates an environment for me to do the same. So I appreciate you, sir. I
Yeah, we
know it's
can't afford
probably,
to send you across the border, Commander. We need you in it. We need you right here, right now.
and I
Donkey
know,
punch.
and I know that's probably like odd, and you like odd way to celebrate or appreciate someone, but you live long enough, you'll understand. Not you, I know you understand. I'm just saying in general, when you just get a person that's authentic, that's rare. That's rare. So and like I said, there's a lot of other great things about her, but it's cliche for me to say. So D Shep ain't in here. Oh, D Shep trying to send you across the border. Oh yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, man, I can't wait. I'm gonna find another beat. I'm gonna find another beat. You know why? Because I want to. So I know it's things I need to do. It's a want. I want to find another. Let me leave y'all alone.
That's
But
not a one. Stop that, man. You're not doing this. Don't get Lady Say started because I'm telling you, she's about to go live in 18 minutes. It might be 5 minutes. And be like, Lady Shay, you ain't supposed to be going live because you be in there. Somebody got somebody got to check you because you be in there. You be like, if you know, and like nobody knows. I got to come up there and let people know what you're talking about. I got to translate. That's just
man,
me, though. Shout out to me.
I swear I want to go light a bonfire right now. If it was like 2 o'clock, I'll go light a bonfire and just chill, bro. I like sitting by the fire.
I bet you do. But you fire. Fire likes fire.
I'm an earth sign.
Mhm. Okay. I don't know what none of that means. I just know what a
Yeah,
33 is. Shout out to Tay once again. I've learned a lot
yeah,
from you guys. I truly appreciate you guys. I'm for real though. I've learned y'all make things make so much sense in my life. It's not even funny. Whether it's you, whether it's Tay, whether it's Lady Shay. Shout out to Selena. Yeah, I'm gonna do that Friday. It's my 1 year anniversary Friday. I'll probably go live Friday.
for real. 1 year.
October 25th.
Oh yeah, we got to rock out.
Because they was trying to get me to go for a whole month. I was like, no. Meek, Selena, Chicky, all of them. They like, yo, you just need to do this stuff. Just go ahead and do it. You can do it. I'm like, whatever. For a whole month, I was fighting. But Friday will be the 1 year anniversary, so I'll probably do something in the morning time while everybody at work.
You so
Because they
damn
be like,
petty.
no, nobody goes live. Yo, I'm no, because they be like, nobody goes live in the morning no more. I'm like, well, we got room now. Prez, shout out to Prez. Congratulations to him. Prez is doing something in the morning time now, so he's not as active as he once was. I think I don't want to put it out there. I think it's a job. I'm gonna leave it at that. Um, but he's not going. We used to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I haven't seen him for a while. Like he going on in the weekend with Lisa J. Shout out to them. But
Hold
you
on,
know,
ain't today the 21st?
now it
Oh
is,
no,
huh?
I'm tripping. No, it's October 21st or it's the 22nd. So today was your anniversary. Hold on, man. Am I tripping? I know I
That's
had
Tay's anniversary.
yeah,
It's Tay's
yesterday was
anniversary.
today.
It was yesterday or today. I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, Miss
Mine,
Tracy
mine
anniversary.
yeah, yeah, because she said that in the premiere.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Tay was on this for a year. I thought y'all was doing this longer than that. I ain't gonna
Nah,
lie to
man,
you.
Tay been on here longer than Tay been on here like if this is my 2 year, Tay been on here for at least three.
Mm.
I've been on here for two. I think mine is like November something.
Mine is October 25th, 2023. And it was like a little test thing. And then I went right back live after that. And I just started. I forgot. I gotta look at it. I got 125. I didn't know I made 125 videos in a year.
Yeah, I mean them shorts count too. They count the shorts too.
I'm like, dang, I was rocking like that. Wow. But yeah. But I appreciate y'all though. We appreciate y'all sticking by us. We appreciate y'all dealing with us today, even though we didn't have a topic. We found a topic, but that's what we do though over here. We try to make things, for everybody to grow. We don't want nobody growth to be stunted. Y'all just continue to, find yourselves and grow yourselves to be a better version of you. Because as word would say, a better you is a better us. So I appreciate y'all.
And like I was saying earlier, man, I ain't trying to tell y'all what to think. I'm just trying to give y'all more tools to think deeper or to think better. You know, um, what you do with it is what you do with it. But I'm just here to offer the insight. You know, um, that's it. I'm just here to offer the insight. So I mean, if you can use it, you can use it. But a better you is a better us is that's 24/7. I am building that brand, and I hope people join in. One way or another. It ain't just gonna be built on YouTube though. This is something I just know can benefit people. I've been shown, I've seen it. So
Oh, happy anniversary, happy birthday to Miss Tracy's channel. I didn't know that.
happy birthday to you. That's what I was saying. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, channel. Yeah, channel. Yeah, channel.
So get off of here, man. Go to bed. You over here tripping.
I'm sleepy. Yeah, I'm sleepy.
Yeah, go to bed, man. We gonna holler at you. You see, I ain't even bother you about what we supposed to be talking about today because you tried to get me talk about stop being right. I ain't right. It was. I told you it was gonna happen.
Bruh, I ain't want to hear that, man. Bruh, I week, man. I don't shit about it. You say burger, you like, oh, they gonna make him lose the belt so he can go back to the bloodline. I'm like, nah, man, Jay all right. They don't need Jay. They gonna get this dude. They gonna make him lose the belt, and they gonna go back to the bloodline, the OTC. Yeah, and I'm like, bro, no, he ain't. What happened? This motherfucker gets super kicked by the Samoan werewolf, get sumo dropped, and lose the goddamn belt. So he gonna be pissed. So what he gonna do? He gonna pop up and super kick Solo now. He gonna be like, "Come on, Roman, let's go whoop their ass." And now Sami Zayn gonna come up. Yeah, I ain't got a belt, so I can help you too. Yeah, come on, man. Ain't nobody wanna see that shit. Get some new people in here. Leave Jay alone, man.
They
And now
couldn't
they got
help it, man.
bro. They got Damian Priest talking to Gunther. I'm like, you might as well let Jay win that. But like, bro, now you about to take Jay off of Raw. This is gonna be trash, bro. It'll be trash.
I tried to tell you better write the stories. You don't want to listen to me though. I'm telling
And then,
it.
bro, what the hell going on? They even took the black ring announcer. She gone now, and they brought the old white lady back. Did you see
I
that?
don't know.
Yeah, Ricochet baby mama or whoever that is. Ricochet girl, she gone, bro. She gone. And they brought this old white lady back. Come down in a sparkly dress, screaming and shit. Like, bro, I want to see your old ass. Get on. You had your time. Shit. Bringing all these goddamn dinosaurs back. Hell wrong with y'all, man. Like, that shit truly disappointed me. They need to fire Triple H and hire Shawn Michaels. Let Shawn Michaels run the big league and let Triple H down in there. We don't nobody care what happened in NXT, but now we do because all this bullshit happened on the main roster. I'm about to start watching AEW. What's the other one? The Outlaw
TNA?
Hogs or something? Oh, TNA. You know what? I thought that meant, the TNA, like T's and A's.
TNA?
I'm like, I thought that's what TNA meant. I thought it was like an all-female wrestling thing. I didn't know that was like an actual. I thought
Man,
it just meant
this ain't.
TNA. I thought that's what it meant, bro.
Ooh, uh, uh, yeah, listen. When he did that on SmackDown, like y'all ready to punch you in your face. I'm like, nope. He come. Nope, that's it. That was the straw. I knew it. You listen. You've been watching this long enough. You know what's getting ready to happen. You can see it. It's
Man,
written
this
out
is
there
why I
for
stopped
you.
watching it in the first place because of this bullshit. Shit like this, man. Look, I know it's fake, but at least let me have something. God damn. Dude, he
Yeah,
had the shortest reign, bro. He had the belt for like what, a couple weeks? How y'all gonna tease somebody
two
with
months.
that?
2 months, maybe.
He ain't had it. He had it 2 months. It's been 2 months. I
Think two
don't think it's been
months.
2 months. I gotta look that up. I don't believe it was 2 months.
6 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Bro, you know what that's like? That's like me picking up a midget about to throw him, and then they say, no, we just canceled the show. And now I can't throw a midget. You know, let me pick it up and everything, bro. Now I
You
can't throw it.
disqualified.
Yeah, man. That's how it made me feel like if that happened. That's how it made me feel. Like,
But they
bro.
about to he about to be tag team champions again. Chill
Oh,
out.
nobody want to see that, bro. I got my daughter doing yeet, yeet, yeet. My daughter doing yeet. She be like, ooh,
Matter of
so
fact,
yeet. My daughter do that.
Roman gonna
I
acknowledge
ain't got
him Friday. I got you. Roman gonna acknowledge Jay on Friday.
It don't matter. He ain't got a belt no more. I don't care. Bro. I don't want him by Roman. I like him better without the bloodline. I don't think he need the bloodline. They got a whole bunch of other Samoans just trying to wrestle. Let them wrestle. Leave Jay
But
alone.
yeah, but how could you have an original tribal chief without the original tribe? That don't even make sense. Stop doing this. I know what you feel, but that don't. You tell me what's the logic behind that. You the word. So you tell me the logic. How you gonna have an original tribal chief without an
Because
original tribe?
it's a bloodline. Everybody who's in the line is original. It's like the
No,
Christian church.
they ain't.
Yes, it
No,
is.
it ain't.
Just because you
But
ain't
that's
get a
why.
ring, don't mean the
No, no,
drumstick
sir.
ain't
Listen.
original.
Do we understand? Like that Solo's a traitor. That's why Jay said exactly what he said. We stayed away from them for a reason. They
So
not us.
they're gonna have to get more people.
They
So
gonna have to.
why not just get two fresh faces? Why not just two fresh faces?
Cause they ain't
So,
original.
so now Jimmy and Jay gonna be following around Roman. Like
They
this gonna
got his
be
back. Got your back, Oos. Let me stop for a word. Like I don't even want to talk about this. Yeah.
man. I don't even know why I went live. I'm depressed again. I just got over it. I just got over it. And you want to bring it up? Almost even forgot about it. Almost forgot that Jay didn't have a belt.
Listen,
See, you
listen.
were-
Friday gonna be hitting, and then you gonna hear, ladies and gentlemen, my name is. You're like, oh shit, I'm back. I'm back.
No, I'm still look. I'll be okay if I don't know. Jay Uso just need to win that belt. He need to win it. It's not good enough no more. I don't even want to see him with him. He needs a championship belt. If they want to make it up to me, they need to let him win the championship, a real championship.
Okay, that's possible.
They should let him fight Gunther, win the belt, fight Cody Rhodes, win that belt, and then they can do whatever.
I acknowledge you, Jay, my tribal chief. He's still the heir apparent. That never changed. He just left. You don't lose your spot because you leave. I'm just listen, that's the new storyline. I'm just saying.
Man,
I'm gonna bring it back.
I hope Jay Uso super kick Solo and knock his mohawk out his head, bro. I hope all the dye come out his hair.
Matter of fact, Roman might get the Ulafala in the next 2 weeks. Whenever Jay get back over there, he might super kick that nigga face off, and he gonna get the Ulafala, and then they're gonna throw up the ones together in the ring. Watch. Then you're gonna like, oh my God, War Games is coming. Watch, it's coming. They got you. But let's get off of this thing because I don't want to depress you no more.
I'm already depressed, man. I'm about to go. I'm about to go. I'm about to just run down the street screaming, Uso! Make me
If you
feel
want
good.
that, yeet. I'm gonna do that in the morning. I'm gonna run outside and say yeet.
Mhm.
They're like this fool crazy.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till we go, because we gotta go find my daughter a Halloween costume, and I'm gonna wait till I find like an old white lady, and I'm gonna just stand there. That's
I'm getting
me.
off this thing. You trying to catch a case.
I ain't gonna catch no
You,
kid. I know
you,
CPR.
you ain't gonna know. They gonna be like, that man
And,
killed me.
and I got a defibrillator in my truck, so we good.
Oh my god, you so petty, man.
We do.
But
I'm just saying, we ready to save lives, so I can yeet.
I can see you running around the D. Yeet, yeet. He said no yeet. He
No
gonna
yeet.
yeet Friday. I can't wait. Let's go Friday. Let's go.
Man, bro, you know how long that is? I ain't coming back on until after that, bro. I'm
Nah,
straight.
you got NXT, man. You got whoop that chick.
Man, I see y'all Saturday, bro. I ain't coming back on until Saturday.
Okay. Well, if you do that, then I'll be back. I'll be back for them then. I don't know when. Y'all catch Mr. 33. He probably be on Thursday, Friday, but Friday's World Series, so he'll probably be on. And then SmackDown will be on, so he'll probably be on to talk about that. So
Yeet.
y'all catch him on Friday, so he can say yeet. And then basketball starts tomorrow. They ain't tell me nothing yet, but y'all
Bro, I
want
got hey, do anybody got Jay Uso number? I just want to call and check on the brother, man.
to? He at the bar right now. He at the bar.
Man, I can't believe they made that man lose. Then they still messing with Mr. Beast.
Mm-hmm. I can't call it.
And then J-Mo, bro, this is a horrible day for me.
You know what? You gonna make me go live. You gonna make Mr. 33 go live. You gonna talk about the NBA. No, I can't even talk about that because I already forgot who I'm talking to.
Hey, Nate going live at 11:30. I am placing bets. What's tomorrow? Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I'm placing bets. Uh, I don't know how to
Bet
bet things,
what?
but I was gonna say, what is the odds? I want to make like a low odds that he go at 11:30. Then I want to up the odds that he go at 12:30. I want to make the highest odds that he just cancel it and go the next day.
What are you talking about, Mr. 33?
No, Nate. I'm fucking with
Oh,
Nate. I'm fucking with him because he always
oh,
switches it. Yeah, I'll be like, he'll be about to go live. I'm like, okay, it's starting in 2 minutes. Then I go back and check. Hell, this motherfucker done changed it to the afternoon. And then you wait for the afternoon, like, okay, you're going in 3 minutes. Then you look at it again, like, what the hell is tomorrow? Like, what the hell?
mm-mm-mm.
No, I was just like,
It be
fuck.
like that. It
Man.
be like that. But we gonna get off here because it's 4 o'clock. You got things to do in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah.
Yeet.
But what's I about to say? It's crazy because we on the regular live and we got 8. Now, if I was vertical, I probably had 3 people in here.
Well, you know what that means then, right?
Yeah, stop going vertical.
The support is here.
Yeah.
Listen, all this is confirmation. I'm just being honest and sincere and serious. Just the support is here. They just telling you, welcome back. We miss you. Don't do it again. We here for you. That's what everybody. God has already told you that earlier. She said you ain't going nowhere, but I understand, and that was just sincerity. So we just want you to know we here. That's my love.
That's
That's
my
my love.
that's my Yeah, but I got some stuff for y'all, man. I've been working on some stuff. We're gonna have some fun. But yeah, that chakra, I'm probably gonna do it like Wednesday. What's today? Monday now? No, it's Tuesday now. Yeah, probably Wednesday. And then I got Divine Being. It's just two things I want to synchro. I just gotta research real quick. It's just I built the shows in my head, but then I start writing down the points that I want to make. And when it was in my head, it was a little different than when I was writing it down. It's something I want to kind of delineate on, and I think it'll be dope if I tap into that. So yeah, so that's why I didn't really want to do it today. Because I was gonna do it today. I was just writing my talking points down, and I'm like, hold on, man, I want to dig a little bit deeper into this. I just don't want to talk about it. I want to get into this aspect. So
Mm.
it's just a couple things that I want to tap into. So yeah, so we're gonna do that probably Thursday or Friday. Thursday or Friday, and then
Mm.
Saturday is gonna be um, that one. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Uh, I was gonna do it private, but I'm gonna do it public. If you um, feel some type of way when people, I'm not gonna talk about religion, but I am gonna tell you how it hinders you. So, but I'm gonna explain myself. So, um, if you get emotional behind it, you might want to skip that episode. But if you,
No, keep on. I'm with that. I was
yeah,
supposed to have been off, but I'm on with that.
yeah, but I
Nah, because
do.
I'm for real. I'm for real. Because you like listen, y'all tune in, man. If y'all want him to talk about religion, y'all put a one on his community wall or on his chat, whatever one. Y'all do that. If we got to put up a poll, we gonna put up a poll. If y'all think if that's what y'all want to hear about, like I said, we here for y'all. So if he's here for y'all gotta tell him what y'all want or what y'all feel y'all need. We was talking about wants and needs. That's what we're requesting. What do you think you want, or what do you want to hear, or what do you think you need to hear? It's up to
And,
you guys.
and
He's here
I'm
for
a,
y'all.
I'm a, if you listen to what I without no ear, you will benefit from it. And I'm not even telling you to leave religion. I'm telling you what hinders you, what stops your personal growth. I'm gonna tell you what stops your development of having a relationship with God. I must just show you the pitfalls of it, and you can avoid that shit and still use it and benefit from it. But you have to not be emotional because when you start saying this and that, and people be like, "Oh, you can't question this, you can't do that, you can't," and I'm like, "Nah, bro, that's why you need to question it because some of this shit in here is detrimental to you." I'm not saying all of it. Like, even think about this. Most people, this ain't funny, but this dude was trying to debate me about this for like 30 fucking minutes, bro. And I'm like, open the fucking book and look for yourself. That's all you got to do. I was telling him the book is not written by God. He was trying to say the book was written by God. And I'm like, bro, it wasn't. God didn't write the book. I told him he inspired people to write the book, right? But it's still the majority of the book is people's perception. It's a small portion of the Bible that's actually God's words. Small
Mm-hmm.
portion. It's not a large portion of the Bible. There's a lot of people interpreting what God said to them, not what God actually said. The book
Mm.
does have chapters that what Jesus said and what God said. Those are two different things. It's verses in there where God actually spoke, and then there's verses in there where people telling you what God said. Is different.
Mm. Right.
It's the difference. So he didn't even know, and for 30 minutes he debated me, and then I showed him, like, look, bro, a lot of this shit was written by man to control other men. Okay, that's just fact. You look through history, and it states that. It literally says that in history. Right, but there is things that came from the creator, messages, prophecies, all
Mm-hmm.
that stuff is in there, but you have to read it for yourself, because when you go to these preachers and stuff, they only tell you what they want you to know, what narrates what they want you to know, what not narrates, but what
Mm-hmm.
aligns with what their what they're trying to convey to you. That's why they jump all through the goddamn book instead of going from front to back. They don't do that. They don't teach you the Bible. They use it to clarify what their message is. That's it.
Mm.
That's it. They pick a sermon. I want to say this, so I'm gonna read this verse and read this verse, and then I'm gonna interpret it for you. But they jump all around. They don't teach you the fucking Bible. They don't go from front to back. They say, well,
Right.
you're supposed to do this because look at this verse. And God said, no, God didn't say that. Thomas did, bro. The fuck is you talking about?
We're gonna save this. This is it, y'all. We gonna save this for what day is this? Saturday, Friday, Saturday. What day is this?
I got time today. We're gonna do it on Saturday.
We ain't got no time right now. We ain't doing that. It's 4 o'clock. You
Sleep. But
exactly. Appreciate y'all dropping down.
hey man, I don't have an outro. I only worked on the intro. I appreciate y'all rocking out. Y'all know what I always say, man. Care about how you feel. These are conversations to build nations. And if I said anything that resonate with you, do me a favor. Hit that share button. Tell somebody, help me spread the word. But until next time, we's out. 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 We's out.